those parts in a gray to help bring up that hue a bit.
Hmm.
There was no other way. I was just like, you know what, fuck this. I'm not too far into it, so it's an easy fix it.
Right.
And it's enough pieces where I was just like, you know what, I can do this by hand because it's gonna be a quick one coat over, not too much. I don't care if there's brush strokes because when I put the other green over top, I can hide everything.
Right.
Because, well, I'm a freak. So yeah, that's my game plan. So I just finished all those pieces. I'm waiting for them to dry. I'm gonna paint up these two pieces here off the feet, and they're brown. And I'm gonna shift over to the miniguns.
Nice.
Actually, should I shift over to the miniguns, or should I put another coat of red on the metallic red parts?
Ooh. That I don't know. You don't want the advice from me on that one. That's up to you. Because that one, I'm not the best on painting skills.
To be fair, I think they both take me just as long to do.
Right.
Miniguns. Mind you, I only did 2 miniguns last night, so I got to get the other 2 painted off.
Right.
They still need their first coat.
Ooh, I gotta look for that other piece. This thing's been driving me crazy because it's got some weirdo parts that I want to use. So it has these new side pieces to the legs, and they fit like shit. They fit like crap, but they look awesome because it adds a nice how can I put it? It adds a nice clear effect to the leg, kind of like the PG does. And it's like, I want to use this, but they fit like crap.
Now, that being said, despite the minor setback, damn near almost 90% of this kit is ready for clear coating.
Nice.
Yep.
And I'm guessing I know that freaking. So how's that band feeling so far? Did you get it appealed, honored?
No, I appealed it and it got extended 2 more days.
The fuck? What?
Yeah.
Wow. See, I don't even know what you did wrong on that.
Bullshit.
That sounds like TikTok just harassing you. Jesus Christ.
No, that's just some bullshit. That's just some straight up bullshit. They gave you 2 extra days for trying to appeal your ban. That's fucking horseshit.
That is fucking horseshit of the highest order, sir.
I'm just lost with it myself, so.
It's not like I reported it because I didn't even get to see it. That's what's even worse on that.
Oh, it's too big. I can't send it. Dang it.
It's too big. My server has a 50 meg upload, sir. You should be able to upload that.
Alright, let's go on your server. Then I was going to send it to you through a message, but...
No, you should be able to dump it through my server. Or Dobbs' server. We're pretty all leveled up. Dobbs is actually at level 3, so...
Oh, there we go. Put it in gen.
I am at with my server.
See, where should I put it in yours, Vlad?
Just dump it in general chat. Fuck it.
Alright.
Reap, what's up? So, Good and Kingdom had the MG crossbones. Nice. If it's a good build, it's an okay build, from what I've seen. Yeah, the Astray's coming along fine. It's just taking a long damn time. I wish Kingdom would have his website fixed and done, because then I could at least tell people where to go find stuff. But right now, I can't tell anybody to go there at all because of the fact that he does not have a good website up at the moment. Let's see this.
Just shy of level 4.
Nice. Oh, you little cheeky bastard. Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious.
It was supposed to be replying to your comment.
My massive fucking titties. My super stuffed milkies. My honker bonker doinky boinky.
I see why TikTok took it down technically, but still I've seen worse on TikTok. Oh, that's fucking hilarious. That is fucking hilarious.
I told you I was gonna push those buttons.
You did. You pushed TikTok buttons, not mine. I finally found a retailer on AliExpress that's got one. I might think about buying it from there. I don't know yet. I gotta wait for my payouts coming up.
If you're able to, I'd say get it.
Oh, it's one I want. I've got the DeBam blue frame I'm looking at getting, and that one. I want them. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when I get it, because I'm going to get it. There is no try. Knowing my luck, I'll probably order 2 of them just in case, and then I can give them away. Because then I get to write them off twice. One for mine, and one for you.
Oh man, I almost pulled the trigger on that Matsuhana restock.
I'd wait on that because I got one coming up for giveaways, so should be here by the end of the week.
I know, I almost pulled the trigger on it, but I thought for 2 minutes about it, and I went back to go pull it up, and nope, it was gone.
Ah, dude, it's a beautiful kit. I mean, it looks amazing, and after building the powered, it's gonna be a fucking awesome kit to build. Hands down, it's gonna be an awesome kit to build. I mean, the band really isn't that bad nowadays. I know that the power.
I'm not live. My fingers are crossed that I win Nanomatsumina.
And I did not go live on freaking TikTok. I'm so dumb. You're gonna have to pony up some dough for that one to ship because that is an oversized box.
That's fine. I don't mind paying for shipping. I've got no problem with that. I will split the cost of shipping with you. If not 3/4 of shipping, I don't mind.
Right.
Like I'm getting a build by like an extremely rare kit, like a relatively rare kit at say $40-50 for shipping.
Yeah. So about what it took me to ship it. Yeah.
Yeah. So
it's a $90 kit. So yeah, no.
Yeah. So exactly. Yeah, I got no problem paying shipping for
D19.
that doesn't bother me.
Right. D19.
Because I know it's like I pay shipping for over the border and across the pond.
Right. D19. Did I already click it out?
Get some silver work done.
There's no way that's D19. Oh, no, it's D19. D19 goes into that. What is the other piece? This manual reads like Chinese, and I literally mean that. I-13. That's what I mean. D19 and I-13. This manual is a little bit hard.
It came with a manual.
Yes, it came with a manual, but it is not like Susan model. It is not like DL. It is very like bootleg, and it's like, oh god, when I'm going through this, because it assumes you know things. It doesn't even tell you about the aftermarket leg parts. It doesn't tell you shit. It just automatically assumes.
As long as the instructions are not as bad as the perfect grade Zaku's are, then we're okay.
What, the Bandai ones? They're not that bad.
Yeah. 4 pages for the entire assembly of the Zaku. Yeah.
Yeah, it is a little bit bullshitty on that point. Yes.
Seriously, I opened it to the first page when I started putting a little bit to it together, and then I'm just like, no, this is too much for me. It's too overwhelming.
Yeah, it's a lot into one freaking, like, 1 page is a lot in that book. And it was
Vlad, did you see the new videos I posted today on TikTok by chance?
No, I have not even been awake for the last 4 hours, so I'll have to see them later.
Got some sleep?
Oh yeah, I decided to crash like a freaking goddamn rock. I have been so tired all day. getting run around all over Houston because people have to freaking goddamn think everything's a red alert when it wasn't. And I had to basically tell people to go fuck off. Like, I fucking hate you people. See, I love how you get a ban for sitting there. I can see why TikTok had a problem with that video. I can see why TikTok would have a problem with that video. I kind of see why they gave you a slap on the wrist for that one too. The audio alone, I see the slap on the face. It's like, yeah, okay. But me getting slapped in the face because I sat there and started my live pisses me off still. It's like, you're talking to yourself, bad you. I wish I was saying titties and all this other stuff. Radivant vegetable, hello. F. The fucking F.
Well, you see some guys doing their lives or doing their videos, and just them actually talking is a lot more of a sailor's mouth than that audio was.
Oh no, shit. It's called the Island Boys. Jesus Christ. Okay.
The Island Boys, are those the ones that keep ragging on the cars?
They think they're funny and that they can sing. They've finally kind of gone to the ether, as we would call it. They faded to black already. And no longer are popular. As much as they were. They kind of looked really weird. You would know if you've seen them.
They look like they have a bag of Cheetos on their head.
Yeah, pretty much. They were creepy looking. And just saying they're kind of like Dobbs. You say their names about enough times, they'll show up. Which honestly, that'd be good exposure. Cool. Come on, bring it on. Kind of like the fake rich people kind of stuff.
Go into your hobby room, spin around 3 times while yelling Dobbs.
Dobbs. No, backlog.
Yellow.
Oh, man. And that fits into there. Oh, that fits in fine. And that makes it so I can put the new knee joint in. Well, the new knee attachment. Which looks like it will have to be glued. And it sucks. Driz will be coming through Houston tonight, but yeah, we don't go out at night, technically. And the nearest truck stop is like 30 or 40 miles from me.
Oh.
Yeah, we just looked it up, and he's like, damn. I'm like, yeah, I know. We don't really have a lot of truck stops inside Houston. We only have some outside Houston. I just had to make sure to get touch base with him because I didn't want him to think I was ignoring him. I try to be hands-on with the community as much as possible. I know not a lot of people in my situation do that. A lot of people in my situation ignore their entire community and just think that they're the center of attention always. No, you would be surprised how many people with the same count that I've got sit there and don't even talk to their people. Don't respond to comments. Just expect everyone to keep just coming back without that human touch.
Dang.
Yeah. They just think that they'll just keep coming back like a beat up puppy dog. And it's like, nah, at some point they're going to stop wanting to watch your shit. Like, I keep telling this to everybody. It's like, I have to keep reminding myself that, yes, I am large, but nah, I'm going to still try to have that personal touch for everything.
Right.
I have to pull back a little bit with certain people because there are certain people who are starting to get a little bit obsessed. But there's not that many. There are a couple. The constant mentions every single video they put on sometimes gets a little much. It's like, okay, I get it. You don't need to put my name in every video you put out.
Who are we talking about?
I'm not going to say names. I'm just going to say there is a certain person who is obsessed. And he has to put my name in every single video. And it's like, just calm down. You don't need to put my name in every video you put out. Like, I will see your stuff eventually. Trust me. I am very close to the Gunpla community. I see everybody's shit eventually. Especially people in the close group, because you guys come up really fucking fast. And I saw Taco stuff. I mean, I've seen everybody's stuff recently. For the most part. Within the last 24 hours. Or as long as I was awake. My job has a lot of downtime, so I get a lot of chance to look at my phone. If I have to stand there and wait for a battery to charge for 6 hours, I'm just surfing on my phone like, fuck this today. I don't really want to be here. It's great to stand around getting paid a bunch of money for waiting for a lithium battery to charge. Like, you guys really are smart, because you want me to sit here and watch this battery charge. Fine, I'm just going to get on my phone and I'm going to look through TikTok while I wait. Okay, so that's what it should look like. We do have to put this over top. We're going to work on the legs tonight. And then I'll work on the back skirting afterwards. Because this all has to be glued together and in place. And then after I put this on, this gets a new piece that has a orange part that I'm going to turn gold, because I really don't like the orange on this kit. If it was the blue frame, sure. The orange could stay. But on the red, it'll look horrible. I think the gold works better, because I'm changing the V-fin to gold, which I already did. Actually, I can show you what the V-fin will look like, because I need to still clear this piece, but it's fine at the moment. It won't get too scratched up if I do this. This gold is fairly durable. And I have to glue this on the head, because the head's all worn out. This is my first red frame, so the V-fin's been kind of fucked up from all the change outs, so it don't fit.
How you doing, buddy?
So Honor, if you're watching stream,
Yeah, I am.
okay, so how does that V-fin look? It's the red dragon, but it's a little bit different because they made the red dragon portion opaque on this aftermarket kit, and they made the actual V-fin the clear part. They reversed it than what it was supposed to be. So I'm just going with a solid gold with the red.
I like it.
Yeah.
It really has a dragon feel to it.
Yeah. With that black highlighting, it helps pop it out a little bit more. I wish I could show the head with it on there, but it doesn't fit anymore, and I have to glue it in. So until I'm ready to absolutely cement that in place, I don't want to glue it just yet, and I need to clear it still. I need to put some semi-gloss on top of it. And I need to detail this entire leg up. Because I'm stupid and I want to detail it all up, making it look good even on the inner frame. Like I did last time. For my blue frame. Plus I'll clean up any really bad nub marks if there's really much. Which doesn't seem to be. And this is going to hurt today because I have a million tiny cuts on my hand. So this alcohol is going to feel great on my hand. Plus I'm technically on call tonight, so they haven't called me and it's already after 8. It usually means they ain't going to call me.
So it looks like groups of people have been getting the new that new Hazel kit in.
The big arm one?
Arms.
Yeah.
Yep. And they're posting pictures about it, and it looks like it's It's earned the nickname Geodude.
Oh, is it that bad?
Well, it's not that it's that bad, but if you hook it up to the Primrose unit,
Uh-huh.
it literally it looks reminiscent of Geodude.
That's
Just how he
hilarious.
sits.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious. Like, I like the Power Red because it looks imposing, but that one just looks like, oh, look, we got big arms on the unit.
It looks really cool to me just because I'm an AOZ unit and I understand more towards the mechanical side, know how it works. And
I want it
everything,
just
so.
good, big, chunky arms.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't have P Bandai money. That's my problem. I do not have P Bandai money.
Welcome back to the live feed. My favorite French Canadian girl. How you doing, dear?
I'm Dobbs. I have no personality today. I'm too exhausted and tired. Please, just leave me alone.
No, actually, I've been smoking a lot of weed all day, so I am stoned off my ass.
Oh, even more. I don't remember where I'm at today. I'm on the moon.
Definitely not low. I've been working Saturn for the afternoon.
I'm surprised I'm awake. Where are my Cheetos?
No, dude, I am actually still full from dinner.
I'm surprised with how much weed you said you've smoked today.
Dude, I had an 18.5-ounce steak for dinner.
Damn.
Enough said?
Yeah?
With mashed potatoes, corn, and extra fixings with sauteed peppers and onions.
Please tell me at least it was a ribeye.
No, it was a top.
Aww.
But like it was a thick top, so like I'm talking like a nice half-inch to an inch thick top.
God, you need to come down to Texas at some point so I can get you a real steak. Get you something from the source. Yeah, you had steak. You had Texas steak.
Dude, bring me to a taco truck and I'll be happy.
Bring you some real Black Angus from the source. Oh. A nice real Texas Black Angus ribeye. Oh my god, I die for that. Every time I go for one. How's it going, Archipelago? What's up? Archangel, not Archipelago. Archangel, not too bad. A lot of fitment issues with the Robot 3. Not fitting as well as I'd like it to be. Having to do a lot of modifications, especially on these side pieces to the legs. I have to cut 2 of the connectors up on the upper portion. If it would focus, please. I have to cut those 2 connections out because they don't fit and it will break the unit. I know, I already tried, and it kind of cracked. The plastic piece up here did crack a little bit towards the center portion up here. So I have to be careful with that. I've already done 1 fitment test on that. It's looking good. It's definitely going to be looking unique once it's done. We still have a ton of parts to get done on it. Just going very slowly. I'm still stating it's probably going to be a 6-month turnaround on this kit. Because it's going that slowly. 2 to 6 month turnaround on this kit. Because we got a lot to do still. Tons of parts to get done, and then also getting decals.
Feel about my Snow White.
What's that?
So that's how I'm gonna feel about the Prelude.
Yes, I've already slated that for half a year's worth of building. I feel that, dude. Half a year's worth of building on that. I am slated that much on that.
For myself, I anticipate at least 2.5 to clean up alone.
Yep. I'm looking at least 2 months in build. Maybe 2 months in paint. I don't know how long after that. 'Cause it's a
Willie,
long build.
You know me, buddy. I always use my thumb as a... How you doing, bud?
Yo.
The painting project, I gotta sit on it and wait because I gotta figure out where the fuck these colors are gonna go.
Yep. You're also going way further out on colors than I am. Mine's at least will be a little bit.
I'm gonna have to pick and choose here how I'm gonna do this.
I know you're trying to go big on it, and then it's going to take you a while to get that much done.
definitely won't be tackled this year, that's for sure.
Yeah. And you're not even done with the heavy arms just yet. I would say work on the heavy arms before you get on that one.
Oh, no shit. Well, I'm going to dry assemble it first.
Yeah. Just be
Get all
careful with the
planned
wings
out.
when you go to disassemble those
I'm probably going
screws.
to paint those. I'm probably going to paint those all as a whole. To be
Okay.
completely honest with you, which I'm probably going to get my, probably going to regret doing, but
Make sure you don't lose the screws. They come in the base stand. Don't lose them. You cannot find new ones. I tried on my last one.
on the Prelude.
No. It's the same thing as the Supernova regular. So
Okay.
yeah, they have screws in the wings to hold them together, and they are how can I put? They're self-tapping screws, and they are
fun.
impossible to find if you lose them. They're a very special screw. I found replacements, but they're too big. They'll chew through the backside of the plastic once you get them installed. I'm kind of glad I'm doing this one instead of the blue frame, because the blue frame is going to be a little bit harder, I think. Because I'm trying to preserve the second frame's kind of look. No, the action's look, while also using the third frame add-on. And this is a good test to see how well that will go. Because there's not a lot of information on these add-ons or the third frame in general. Not a lot of people have talked about it. There's only a few resources on them, and not a lot of people have talked about them. I mean, Honored should know that kit probably, what'd you pay for it? Like $160, $170 for your third frame?
112.
About right. So you got it before it went super rare.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, nowadays that thing's pulling $170, $300 or something like that. Shit, that thing has gone nuclear. Whenever a third frame comes up, everyone just dies. Kind of why I want to get some blue frame the bands coming in too. If you know which one I'm talking about, the one based on the metal build with all the rocket pods and everything.
I think I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah. Well, I finally found. No, keep going.
I was gonna say I think they call it the astray blue frame full weapons.
Yes. Yes, that's what the metal build is. The metal build is called. This is the Deban one is just considered a blue frame. I don't think they call it anything special. It's just a Deban blue frame, and that thing goes pretty fast whenever they come up. So I found a couple sellers off of Alley that have them. I'm like, yes, I will be making a purchase as soon as I have money.
So I guess it looks like Gun Dammit has pre-orders up for the Nilsson red frame and the ghost frame.
Who does?
Gun Dammit.
I don't know that one.
They're a branch of Show Z Store.
Okay. Which Nielsen works? Just the red frame?
The red frame and the ghost frame.
The ghost frame being the depowered, the deactivated one, the grayscale.
Yeah.
I don't really like that one myself. It's interesting, but not one I would go for. I wouldn't mind the green frame or the blue frame.
The amount of times that the ghost frame has actually, they've changed the head design on it is kind of hysterical.
Oh, really?
They had a different head to begin with, and then the second run they moved it back to the regular astray head with a small few tweaks. And
Really?
then the third run they brought the one they started with back.
Uh-huh.
Fourth run, it came with an option you could do either head.
Yeah, I have a fourth revision red frame then, because mine has both the Nielsen head and the regular head in it.
Yeah, and I don't remember. I either have a 4th or a 5th run ghost frame.
Nice. I'm looking at getting a blue frame from Nielsen Works. I found one on Alley.
I'm pretty sure my sponsor might be getting his hands on it soon. And if you wait till like maybe June on, because I know he's gonna be opening up delivery to you guys.
Yeah. Yep. I just want to get the blue frame. I love the red frame. It was such a great build. If his blue frame's even close to that, I would be very excited.
I have the blue frame. I can show you it.
I know you do. It's getting my hands on it. That's the thing. It builds just like the master grades do, which is what I like about them compared to the regular PGs, which are terrible and have the worst legs ever created. I was half tempted to buy the freaking the band blue frames that are coming out for PGs, but then I look at it, I'm like, nope. It's just the freaking Bandai version. And I'm like, no, I'm good. I don't need it. I don't want it. I don't need Chonkosaurus leggies.
The only reason I want the Debon blue frame is for the that particular rocket launcher and the dual beam saber blaster.
Yeah. No, now don't get me wrong. Yeah, that thing comes with some insane weapons. It has a lot of insane weapons in the Debon PG. That's the only thing I can see people going for. Is going for all the weapon packages that come with it. I see that being a very big draw for it. So this fits like garbage. And Taco seems like he's having so not fun getting on that trip this morning. Sucks, man.
He's hitting through Tennessee right now, I think.
Damn. Our Arc, we are doing the third frame add-on at the moment for red frame. It's a long build process because I've never built this before. What we're doing is we're taking this all the way back apart. There are replacement parts for this whole thing. It adds a new knee effect part. I'm going to try to make the backpack work for it, maybe having it fall to the backside, because that's sometimes how it works with red frames. They can have excessive backpacks on top of backpacks because they're weird like that. And right now I'm just trying to hyper detail it up because this is a very long project. I don't expect to be done with this anytime soon. This has been in planning stages for about a year, so finally having all the parts here has been a long run, plus getting through a couple backlog kits in the first place before I started this one. Because this is going to be a long run. No LEDs or anything. This is just a pure detail and build up, but it's taking a long time. I do have the feet finally done. They're based on the blue frame second revision. So he does have the heels. He gets a new blade on the ankle. I did reverse the blade from what the instructions showed because I didn't like the way of having the blade facing his leg. Because he wouldn't be able to kick with it. He'd only be able to slash backwards, which doesn't seem very, how can I put it, functional. He would have to kick and then draw his leg backwards, which then you're already past the point where you're going to have all the work coming from. You'd want that blade slashing as you kick, not coming backwards. You want to use that force against your opponent. But we have Striker, we have a IWSP pack, which is sitting off to the side here, which interfaces with the, if I can find the one that has the point on it, which interfaces with the actual red framed Red Dragon backpack, which was like that. So we'll have the Red Dragon backpack on top of the IWSP. The IWSP then goes into the Red Dragon, the King Dragon backpack. So not only do we have Calvaches from the Red Dragon, we do have the Calvaches from King Dragon, as well as the tactical arms, the IWSP shield, Gatling shield, and a bunch of other parts that are going on top of this thing. I did delete a few of the swords I was going to have on there because they were taking up a bit too much room for the kit, which sucks, but it makes everything fit a little bit better. We have the arms, how would I put it? The arm blades from the third frame add-on and the knee energy blades, which will probably also be displayed on the unit too. No, it's a lot. We're doing a lot of work on this. When he's done, he's going to have at least 2 to 3 stands to even be displayed. That's how big this kit is. Alone. 2 to 3 stands just to keep him standing up. What's up, Honored?
I was going to ask, because I've never actually seen the Bandai version of the Calvaches.
Oh,
what's the difference? Like, how much of a difference is there between the King ones and the Bandai ones?
So these are the Bandai ones. They're kind of boring. They don't open up really. They're not like the HJLs, which are much more detailed than these ones are. They're kind of chunky. They really don't fit too well. Doing anything with them is a fucking pain in the ass. The most they get to do is sit on the backpack and look funny. Now, the Kings are much more highly detailed. They have a lot more different sword forms that you can go for. I have them in King form, which is where you have the big blade on the top side, but they can open up, do the shot format. They're a little bit fragile. I will say I will be talking about that when I disassemble them a little bit. I have to be careful not to lose these pieces, or I will have to open the other box and rebuild them. I don't want to do that. They're gonna get a bare bones detailing pretty much. There's really not much to do on hyper detailing on these. It's just more getting them looking nice. But it's just the fact that these are a little bit very like, you're really charging $200 for this add-on, and it's really not much better than what the third-party versions were for the longest time. And then DL's charging $30 for these, and they look 10 times better. I mean, seriously.
Yeah, there was, there was another 1/100 Calvich kit that came out.
Yeah, the HJLs. They open up, they have a lot more articulation. They're more for metal builds, and then there's also the Wind. The Wind is a pre-painted version as well. I have the Wind on my actual metal build as well. The Wind is more for the... Yep.
Yeah, the Wind is what I was thinking of.
Yeah, the Wind.
3 of those.
Nice. I have one set myself, 4 of those. They're a little bit weird, but they're much better on scale. They're much smaller than these ones. These are just chunky and huge, and you can't put them in the hands. I actually display my metal build with the Wind installed. And he holds them up, and yes, his fucking fibbly arms like to fall over every so often, but he can still hold them up. His just wrist like going, and turning inward, and I have to be like, no, your arms have to be up. I know they're heavy. Yeah, oh my god, I saw what Red Dragons are going for right now on Amazon last night while I was looking up stuff. Jesus Christ, that kit's going $400 right now.
You're kidding me.
No. Scalpers are going insane for Red Dragon.
I guess I'm definitely going to have to take my Debon Red and use that then, because I don't think there's any way I'm going to be getting the actual Red Dragon kit.
No. Go King Dragon with your Debon. It'll be way better. Go King Dragon, or go and get HJLs. They're a little bit better than the fucking Red Dragon ones. I was actually considering buying HJLs instead and not using those ones, but they wouldn't be here on time. So I'm just gonna go with the ones I've got currently.
Yeah, I got rid of my, or actually I traded all my wind ones for some other kits because I didn't like how they were pre-painted, I guess.
Yeah, they're a little bit rough. They are.
And then on top of nipping them off the runners would have ruined the paint job a little bit, so.
Wait, yours were on runners? Mine were pre-built.
No, parts were still on the runners, so.
Weird. Mine came pre-built because they were metal build versions. There must be 2 different models of them then.
That's always a possibility.
What's up, Taco Taco? You doing all right, man?
I'm doing fine.
That's good.
Right now I'm in Nashville waiting on my bus.
Fun. Sucks that you're having to go across country like this, dude.
Actually, I prefer this. Honestly, I don't want to deal with flying into something that...
Right. Flying right now is a nightmare.
it never ends up good, so...
Right. Let me turn you up just a little bit. Yeah. I was telling wife the next time we go anywhere, we might do a... Yeah, 460. Yeah. Red Dragons are going a lot reap. I thought when I bought mine, I paid too much. I paid $270 for my Red Dragon back when it first came out. After trying to get one for a long time on pre-order, I bit the ball and paid Bandai scalp tax. Oh. 81's going to be where I keep it. And I'm trying to keep myself on a hard timeout, so if we hit 12 o'clock, I have to get off. I've got to keep to my schedule tonight. Well, I've got to keep to the regular schedule again, because I've been pretty bad lately about keeping the schedule. If I don't, I won't get enough sleep, and then I've got to start getting more sleep again. Alright.
Oh, damn it.
Uh-oh.
That's left.
Okay, so that's all good so far. Alright. I've actually got to go downstairs after stream and go get my my Susan model RG Wing Zero Wings. I bought 2 boxes of those from USA, even though I don't like buying from them, but I missed out from every other supplier, so I had to buy from them, unfortunately.
Oh no.
I got them for at least MSRP, which is good. $30 a piece wasn't too bad. I don't like buying from them anymore because they've burned me too many damn times. Oh, man. Alright. Ugh. Alright, so now can I put that on and then put the other pieces on, or I should probably do all the white pieces first? Looks like I probably should put white pieces on first. Yes, it does cover white pieces. Okay, so that can't be glued into place till after we're done. Alright. Do this slowly so that way I know what I'm working in, what I'm walking into when I get to it. Man, I really was not as bad as I was made out to be when I initially built this kit. I'm really kind of mad that the people I was hanging around with when I first started streaming Gunpla really put me down for being bad and telling me I didn't know how to cut nubs correctly, because I'm not really having to clean this kit up very much. The nub corrections really aren't too bad. Oh, I used to get made fun of a lot by it, Taco.
Oh,
I'd be told that my nub marks could be seen from space, pretty much. Very, very not supportive comments. I think I just like the having the any kind of a kind of the abuse. How can I put it in a good way? Kind of just taking the attention where I could get it from at the time while I was small. If that makes any sense.
hold on a second.
Oh, you're good. How's work going tonight so far, Honored? Boring as usual at the tire shop? Or Honored's... Dobbs is muted, Honored's not here, it looks like.
No,
you.
here. Sorry.
Okay. Nah. I was saying, is
My
it
headset itself was muted.
Oh, nice. I was saying, is it nice and boring at the tire shop today?
It's a one hell of a Monday. I'll say that much.
Oh, you're having as bad a day as I did. Okay. Are you still on triple time, or are you just back on normal time again?
Back on normal time.
Damn, I bet you drooled over that triple time. I would.
Oh, I did.
I would. I would too. I have no idea how much you make, but triple time to anybody is a lot of money.
I'll just say this: regular time could be a little bit more right now to help me out.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
I fully agree with you there, Honor.
I'm drilling over my paycheck next week because it's going to be insanely large with that new pay increase I just got, so I feel you.
Okay, so let's go brown and we go back to the red, and then chickens, bronze work, potentially not. I go to the green and then the bronze.
Let's just say they're not going to be sending us out if they keep giving us as much money as they're giving us. They're not going to be sending nobody out on call. They're going to look at their numbers and go, no.
So, I got my my brother next down from me. Works at Target, and I just talked to him last night, and he says the company is in a little bit of hot water right now.
Oh boy.
Because they are using more than they're earning, basically. So they've stagnated hiring. They can't get a lot of product in as much as they need it. And the people that are working for them now were pretty much guaranteed overtime just because they don't have enough people to run everything they need run.
Right. Let's see. Oh, JDM man used to just spam the shit on me. What's up? JDM, what's up? And remember that middle build, Quilong, Dragon Astray, red frame that I sent in chat? Nice. Save so much money. I'll have to look. Let me go and see. Where is Discord? Gunpla. Where's Gunpla? There it is. Oh.
Someone send you a link for a cheaper...
No, he said he posted it. I'm trying to see where it's at. Said he had gotten like a red dragon for cheap. I want to see what it was. If it was newer, I would know. I know the name, I know the picture. God, nowadays you guys are keeping me on my toes. It's funny when it's like, there are 75 people who respond back to you, and it's like, oh no. It's like, god damn, I did not expect the server ever to grow that large. Damn. All the way back down. I'm waiting for Deban to make the Dragonics into a freaking model kit.
Oh yes, I will be getting that immediately.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you got the metal build. Yes, I know what you're talking about now. Yes. Yes, you got that for 175. That's not bad. Devil Hunter stuff is really cheap when it first comes out, but gets really expensive when they what is it called? Once they're off on the aftermarket. My Masamune goes about 250 now.
There's a Devil Hunter Red Dragon.
No, he has it's the Devil Hunter. It's in the same branch as Devil Hunter. It's one of those new metal builds that came out not too long ago from that Chinese brand that's been making them.
Oh yeah, I know which one that is. Yeah.
Yeah. Discord. Oh, Moobot, be my friend today. Boom, Discord. Thank God I have bots and mods. Yeah, the problem with metal builds are I don't like them because they do appreciate value, but they're just not as fun as building. They're not as fun as building.
Actually, speaking of metal builds, I did a bunch of research on those the other day.
Oh, what one are you looking at?
Well, I was told that the new Woundwort would be a metal build.
Uh-huh.
By a bunch of people who, they were bigger into AOZ and Gundam than I was. So I started looking into it, and Riv found out that it was Metal Robot Spirits that was doing it, so it was going to be a little 1/140.
Yep, Tamashii Nation, yep.
But it didn't make sense to me because if they did it, the details on that wouldn't be there.
No, they're very detailed. I will tell you right now. Metal Robot Tamashi's. Let me go grab it.
And
I have
it's
one.
It's going to be really...
No,
it's going to be really weak.
No.
Because of the size. You know what the Woundwort looks like? Or
yeah,
have you seen them all?
No. Metal robots are really good. Let me go grab mine. I have one. I don't have the Woundwort, but I have a robot Tamashii. They are really, really high quality. Let me go grab mine. They're worth the money they cost. Oh, come here, Barbados. Heck yeah, freaking tiny bitch. So if you're watching stream, I will put him on camera in just a second. So, let me get him on the desk. This is about the best version of Rex that exists. And I will put that out there. He's heavy. All the joints are really, really tight. He actually stands up on his own. It even came with the glowing eye effects. So if it's going to be a Bandai Tamashii Nation, you should really pick it up. It'll be worth the money. Because he's heavy. Like, he's heavier than my metal build Astray. Like, it actually weighs about 2 or 3 pounds. Because there's that much die-cast metal in him. And you know how a Rex is. It doesn't stand up. No. I put him down. He's actually in a leaning pose. And he stands. Here, I can move a couple of these parts. Don't want to mix them up too much. So I have him leaning over like that all day long. And he stays in that pose. He actually has ratcheting joints. So that way they'll stay where they're supposed to be. All the joints are tight. I have not had to tighten him at all. So if you get a Metal Robot Spirits, they're actually really high quality. Even though they're 1/44 scale.
I don't doubt them being high quality. It's just the size of the Woundwort.
I know.
I have several of the HG kits, and those are tiny.
I know. Don't worry about that. That won't be a problem. He'll be fairly good if it's coming from Tamashii Nation. They're pretty good on making really high quality kits. They're more what I would say Bandai should focus on when it comes to metal builds.
Well, and that's kind of where what I was researching came in, is that the Tamashii Nations actually are basically the metal build successor.
Yep. No, you're good,
They're-
JDM. Don't worry about that.
They're on a smaller scale, but they've got more metal in them than the metal builds do.
Yes, they do. They are very hefty too. Like, I love that thing to death. Hell, even my little metal build Nightingale, wherever it is, it's all right. It's a hefty little boy for an SD Nightingale, but it's not as good as like Tamashii Nation. This one's somebody else. I can't remember what it is. And it's nice. It's better than the SD itself, but it can use some help. But that goes like 200 now, and the Barbados is going like close to 150, 250-ish. But that's because of rarity. That Nightingale's worth a ton, apparently. There's not a lot of them that exist, I guess.
Maybe I should have picked up the Hazel Custom then and pre-ordered the Harududu.
Yeah, so metal builds appreciate in value a lot because they're not produced often.
Mm-hmm.
And they just go up in value. They're more art piece investments than they are toys. You buy them to invest in them and sell them off later. I crapped them original Spawn comics. Ah, yes. Pretty cool teacher. Yes, because he collects Transformers. Oh my God, Transformers get expensive. Third-party Transformers get expensive. The third-party ones. Yeah.
$300 for a Bumblebee is cheap.
Yes. I do not have Transformer money. Let's
Talk
just
to
say that.
Spectre about Transformers.
What's that?
You should talk to Spectre about Transformers. That's what he used to collect before he found Gunpla.
Oh. And then he knows how much they can cost. They are nightmare fueled. They are empty your wallet money. I used to collect comic books like crazy. But I've got, ever since I got my 300, I stopped collecting them like a hoarder. And then after I had to sell my 300, my 299, and my 298, I'm now on the hunt again to get a Spider-Man 300 again. Those were my White Whale books. I finally had gotten it, and then I had to sell it to pay a traffic ticket. Because my boss made me come into work. And then I got in an accident at work and got a ticket. And $500 later, I am out some really rare comic books. And a Hulk 370 as well is what I had to also sell off to help pay for that. Luckily, I got to keep a lot of my rarer but not as expensive Spider-Man books. So
Sounds like what happened to me, similar to what happened to me with my original Lego collection.
oh god, those things go a lot of money.
Well, unfortunately, I had. Oh shoot! How much was it that I had? It was over $8,000
Jesus Christ.
worth of specifically Clone Wars Lego sets.
Oh yeah, no, those weren't produced very often. Those got
And,
very little runs.
I needed money to pay off rent and insurance, and I needed it desperately. And it got to the point where I basically cut someone a 75% off deal just so I could get it out the door and get my money.
Right.
And now all those sets that I sold off are, you know, the smallest ones worth over 200 now.
Yep.
And
Yep.
these were all unboxed and built sets, mind you.
God damn. Legos hold their value if they're in good shape, so even if they're built, they're worth money. That's the good thing about Legos. They only care if they're all there.
I do currently. Majority of my
Oh,
Lego
Billy, you
backlog
know
right,
me.
right
I'm
now
always
is all the solo series sets.
Nice.
So all the ships and everything you saw in that movie, all the
Nice.
characters.
Alright. Legos are epic, and yes, Reap, let me get some freaking drink in me, because, man, I'm already hyper-focusing on this shit. And let me get that done so that I don't have that. Also, please make sure that, let's see, mark is complete. Mark is complete. We do have also sound effects if you have a lot of excessive points. They're there to dump points off if you've been watching the stream a lot. They're there for fun. Yeah, all you have to do is click on the actual video itself. You should be able to redeem points from there for sticker alerts and sound alerts. I have ones for bits and for channel points.
Oh, you're absolutely right, Willie. But you can't. Sometimes you just can't beat the old fashioned.
Hello.
Hey, AJ.
What up, AJ?
Nothing much. Just chilling and walking to my right to get here.
There you go.
So I might have scared the crap out of you guys last night because I fell asleep while listening to you guys.
Oh, you did fall asleep. Okay. I kept wondering, like, why is AJ still online? That's funny.
So we've got another one then, huh?
Yeah, you get to join Sleepy One Kenobi then. Oh, man.
Oh,
Poor Tenno.
Absolutely
He's never gonna
right,
let that one
Willie.
down.
No, he's never going to learn that one. At least you didn't snore on stream, because then we would have died laughing like we did last time.
yeah, I just kind of went and said, you know what? I'm tired. I'm cranky. And yeah,
Yep.
Yeah, I need your help.
I'm off the clock.
Oh my god.
It's 11 o'clock and my grandma's going to murder me if I don't get up.
Check on me before you leave for good.
I knew you were fine.
Huh?
I knew you were fine.
How you doing?
No off the clock work. That is called wage theft. Before I moved, I have an entire Lego bat cave. Oh, you bastard. Hell yeah, I would love that. I want to get a Lego tumbler at some point, JDM. I want the Lego tumbler.
I could get one right now, but that money is gonna come back and bite me in the butt if I get it.
Okay, so if you want a tumbler, or now do you care if it's Lego or do you just want a tumbler itself?
Any tumbler, but a Lego specifically would be nice.
Okay, Bandai just brought out a tumbler model kit.
No.
Yes, New Type has it right now. I know you don't like New Type, but New Type has it right now.
I'm a patient man. I can wait till someone else gets it.
It's slowly getting out. It has the tumbler, the new one, which I don't give a shit about. I don't like the look of it. It's not the Batmobile. But then they also have the 95.
Ooh.
Timverse. Well, Tim Burton / Timverse Batmobile as well. I want those two. I want the tumbler and I want the 95.
Guys and toys.
Honestly, I don't care which Batman it is. I like all the Batmobiles.
Yeah, see, I like them to look nice. I'm not a big fan of the new one. It's like, it's a Charger or a Challenger. That is not Batman's car.
It is neither, actually.
Thought it was a Mustang.
Is it a Mustang?
No, it is not.
Then what is it, Topsy Wopsy? Please inform us.
It's a fucking Buick, sir.
Even worse.
Mm-mm. They just extended it out a little bit.
It looks
Well,
like a Charger.
You also have to keep in mind, the new Batmobile is, again, all year one Batman.
I know, and I'm not the biggest fan of Year One. That's why it's like the Riddler's new look in that movie. I haven't watched it because it bugs me. Cobblepot looks fine, but I just don't like the look of the Riddler. He looks too much like Scarecrow from Arkham Asylum.
Yep. How do you think I feel when I saw the Joker at the cutscene at the end?
Yeah, I know. There are very few ways of doing the Joker correctly, and yeah, that's not the right one. It's not even Jared Leto-y, and that's what's also bad too. Joaquin Phoenix's Joker is actually really good. I love that. That version of Joker was good.
Yeah, I despise the Jared Leto Joker above all else.
Oh, he's too close to haha Joker. He's with a little bit of Mark Hamill Joker mixed in, and it doesn't fit well.
I didn't pick up any Mark Hamill from him at all.
He's got the kind of laughter that Hamill uses, where he's kind of like, "I'll hurt you real bad," and then he's got the friggin' kind of trying to do the Hamill laugh. It's all right. It's not great. I prefer Hamill over any Joker, technically.
Oh, I do too.
His Joker is amazing. I don't think anybody can go above him.
Yeah.
Close second would be Nicholson.
Really? You're going to put Nicholson up there?
As a close number 2.
Heath Ledger is good with the Joker.
I like Ledger. I love Ledgers. I don't put Nicholas high because he was an outdated format of the Joker. It was a old school haha Joker, but trying to be in the Dark Knight universe. I didn't like it too much because it doesn't play off the Dark Knight role that we got from the Tim Burton. That's the only reason why I didn't really. I have not liked that version in a long time.
Fair.
Because if you had more of a darker tone Joker like you should have in the Dark Knight universe, well, the Dark Knight setting, it fits a lot better than a haha, which is more related to the 1960s. Which is why, like, the Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman and the Danny DeVito Penguin work so well in the Dark Knight Returns. Because they were dark. And amazing. In my own book. I don't think they've pulled off Catwoman as good so far, ever.
I don't know. I like the new Catwoman that they have with the new Batman.
Yeah, but it's playing off Goggles. It's not true Selena Kyle. It's new Selena Kyle.
Yeah, fair.
They haven't done blonde Selena since The Dark Knight Returns, which sucks because that's the true Selena Kyle. Goggles is how can I put it? Works on a corner Selena, and it's not the most famous adaptation of Selena Kyle. It's the more newer version, which sucks because she could be so much better than Goggles. And the Dark Knight one played off a weird version that it was kind of a mixture of the two, and it's like, I like the International Thief, but don't make her seem like she's like poor on the street at the same time.
Yeah.
Give her that grand EOS that she needs to be on par with Batman. Either make her poor or don't. Because the blonde one also comes from the 95 adaptation of the Timverse, the Batman the Animated Series, and that was the International Thief version of Selena Kyle with the gray suit. And that's also one of my favorite ones. Because they used that for a long time as the standard. You can't tell I love Batman to death.
I'm kind of prejudiced for reasons, but ever since Anne Hathaway did Catwoman, she's been kind of the Catwoman I like.
Oh, God. See, I didn't like that version just because it kind of played off both versions, but it didn't play hard enough. She kind of came off as a kind of a bitch.
From a comic book side and knowing the comics like I do, I can completely understand where you're coming from, though. So.
Yeah. I like Kyle playing off Batman. She's supposed to be slightly anti-hero, but still not a pure villain. kind of that she likes Batman but doesn't really like him. Technically, they have a daughter in another universe because that's where one version of Huntress comes from, is the daughter of Selena Kyle and Batman. But that's alternate universe.
All-time best Batman movie is Lego Batman.
Oh boy, that's a contentious point. I will say it was good. I don't say all-time best. It was good. I will say it was good. Oh, best Batman movie. I still say the Dark Knight Returns was still really good. It's one of my favorites, but I'll still watch, what is it called? The Dark Knight itself. I can watch The Dark Knight all day, every day. No, keep going.
The Nolan trilogy, I do really enjoy.
I consider it, the new Batman is, Catwoman's pretty good. Yep, okay. I only like The Dark Knight, really. I don't like any of the other films in the Nolan trilogy. I only like The Dark Knight, really. I think it has the best flow. It starts off really fast, and it doesn't stop or slow down, really. It kind of has that really hypertension flow to it.
Mm-hmm.
Where The Dark Knight has really, really... I mean, the Batman Begins has a lot of lows, and same with The Dark Knight Returns. It's really, really slow in the middle. I don't think it has... It doesn't carry the Batman title very well. And Talia was such a... I wasn't a fan of that version of Talia. And we all know... I don't know where you sit on that version of a certain masked non-luchador. I was not a fan of frickin' Bane at all. I like me luchador. I like me luchador Bane more.
As a big fan of luchador Bane, well, the original Bane, it was kind of a little rough to see Tom Hardy's version.
So what it was is they were supposed to be mixing Bane, and there was one other... God damn, I can't remember the villain's name. The one who hypnotizes... It's a smarter villain that they kind of tried to mix the two together. I'm like, why don't you just make it its own character? Instead of trying to mix villains together. Can't remember the name of it.
He's at the tip of my tongue.
I don't remember his name because he's such a small part. But they mixed those two together to make that new version of Bane. I hated it. And going to look at that stuff real quick. Pretty good. Yeah, I can't stand the lower versions of them. Max is uploading video, pictures. No. Max, where are you uploading those pictures to? Please don't tell me you're dumping them in general. No memes. Okay. Or NSW. Meme chat. Okay. And we have new people. Let me double check that. Zoro149. All right. Sorry, trying to keep up on everything right now. While also trying to clean this thing up. I don't know, when it comes to Batman, I'm such a purist. I don't like New 52 stuff as much as I should. What do you think about the Arkham Asylum games? I actually liked them. I just wasn't a big fan of the third one of God, what is it called? I like the Rocksteady ones. I didn't like the Nordic ones. Well, the Nordic one.
I enjoy them.
They're good. They're good.
I'm not crazy about them.
Yeah. City was what is it called? Arkham City was my favorite. I love that open world nature. It was really good. But it was small enough that it wasn't daunting. I think you can get too big on open worlds nowadays. And I think that's where people lose the plot. We don't need, like, Elden Ring. Elden Ring sometimes feels a little too big. It's like, I don't mind an open world. It's just sometimes you can lose the plot by going too big. It's like, oh my god, where are we going now? Can we just get railroaded a little bit? Just a tiny little bit.
I know how Arkham City ended. I just didn't get a chance to finish the game itself before, well, you know, all my games got yoinked.
Yeah. No, as long as you understand it and you don't care, it's not that bad to know how it ended. The one that came after it, I kind of knew it was going to happen because, of course, they had to do that plot point because they're one-noted on everything. It's like, of course you're going that way. Why would it not be? Jason always has to come back and be a little shit.
Yeah. Plus, I also trained because of that. Yeah.
What's up, AJ? I don't know if that was out of context or what we were talking about. Okay, I'm going to glue these on, but I'm going to detail them up real quick here.
Yeah, but that $300 tumbler is definitely what I want.
That is expensive.
That is the second version of it that LEGO's done. You don't want to know how much the original version is.
Oh, probably a couple grand.
Yeah. Last time I checked, it was going for $950 on average.
Oh boy, what is that? A Power Red? Jesus Christ. That's Power Red territory.
$950?
Power Red metal builds can go $1,200 to $2 grand.
Oh, metal builds.
Yeah, the metal build.
I didn't catch you saying that.
Yeah, no, I'm talking like the actual Powered Red. The Dragonics, the one that just came out, is $450 just for it retail.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I wanted it, but I wasn't paying that much.
I will wait for Deban. I literally made a comment on Twitter. I don't know if you know who Steel Gunny is. He's basically a red frame stand like me. And I'm like, just wait till Deban makes a freaking model kit of it because it's red frame and they love red frame. I actively wait Deban making a model kit out of it because they probably will. They did the freaking Hana. They will more than likely do the Dragonics as a model kit.
They've done the Powered Red. They've done the Mars jacket. They've done
blue frame full weapons.
Flight.
Yep.
They've done the flight unit.
Yep.
They've done the Red Dragon.
They also did the tactical arm because it's one of the ones I want to buy next. Also, they have the metal build tactical arm as a model kit as well.
So yeah, the Dragonics probably isn't far off.
Nope, probably next year. They gotta get it and manufacture it, so I'd give it about a year. Because they've done just about every metal build as a model kit for Red, and all the Astrays. So we'll probably get it. I'm probably right on it. I was wishing and hoping they would do the Hana, and they did. And I'm like, yes! As soon as I saw that go live, I'm like, yes! Basically, Hulk. I was basically like freaking Thor when Hulk pops out in freaking Ragnarok. I'm like, yes! Oh. See, that's one movie I love.
I did the same reaction too, but unfortunately my wallet was kicking me in the dick.
No, that's one movie I love. I love the way they changed Thor from being like the, how can I put it? The super ultra
Stooge?
Yes, the Marvel Stooge kind of thing, and now it's just to the shits and giggles time. And I'm like, yes, I love this. Please do that. Thor is not supposed to be taken seriously at all. He's supposed to be stupid.
Thunder, to be honest with you, I'm excited for it.
Right? Dude, I love Ragnarok. It's one of my favorite Marvel films.
I want to see how they interpret Mjolnir's reconstruction.
It looks like, I've already talked about this last time on stream.
I know, it's it's still broken and fragmented.
Yes.
It's not completely whole.
What I'm
Oh.
thinking is that Thor has become Odin, and so he's absorbed the full Odin force, and that means that there has to be a Thor to balance that out. So that's why Jane can become Thor, is because he has become Odin. Because with Odin passing, Thor becomes absorbs the Odin force, becoming the new Odin, and that leaves Thor's role open.
Yeah.
And remember, are you the god of hammers? And really, if they're going to play it out correctly, she'll be giving it up by the end of the movie. Or dies. Because that's what happens in the books.
Sorry about the unmuting. My phone likes to do the let's unmute when you're muted type of situation.
Oh, fun. Gotta love that.
But my yarn and my miniatures came in.
Ah,
My last two, anyway.
nice. Oh, yeah, I can do it again. I can proc Moobot again. Not a problem. We get buried in chat, trust me. Discord. If I could spell. There we go. Moobot, come back again. So, Nordic, Otter, I did ask this once before. I know some people like the way I have the stream set up with the overlay and stuff. I've only had one person say they don't because they say it's too busy. What do you think?
Let me get a close look here at it. Compared to what I have seen, it doesn't look that busy.
Okay. Yeah, no, I've tried to keep it clean. I try to keep it clean. Most people have told, what was it, back in the day, I call it back in the day, back in the 2015 era, overlays were now becoming the popular thing to do. And so if you didn't have an overlay for like, with information and everything, everyone went mental for it. Because they're like, oh, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know your latest follows or your latest donations or anything. And it's like, okay, fine, I'll get all that set up. I know Dobbs uses overlays. A lot of people do it. I don't use overlays for gaming because I like to keep the gaming stream a little bit more clean.
Mm-hmm.
Like Dobbs, he's got a smaller screen, but he's got all of his stuff going at the same time, so it's close to like mine does. So, oh man, I gotta change the subscriber freaking goddamn thing. I forgot about that. Jesus Christ. I forgot we met the subscribe goal a long time ago. Subscribe goal was was 15. We're at 42 right now because AJ has to be that freaking awesome.
Yeah, I got in trouble for that already.
Uh-oh, I told you to...
Well, it's okay, but
Uh-huh.
I can't do any more gift subs.
That's fine. I'm guessing the bill came through and they're like, uh-oh, AJ, you've been bad.
No, it's my grandmother saying that, yeah, what the hell?
Oh. That's all right. If you can't make your pledge on Patreon, I won't be too mad, trust me.
That's a different story.
Okay. Okay. Just making sure. I don't want to make sure. I don't like making people feel like they have to do things, so. I mean, we're trying to chuck along as it is. I'm still baffled at how far we've gotten so far in the last not even month. Not even month. May has felt like a year to me. Even though it's only been 3 weeks. No, I hate this. I really do. I don't know what it is with the 2020 era, but months can either go fly by or they drag their asses so long that it feels like a year's gone by. And it's like, it's only been like 2 weeks.
I know, right?
Oh. It's weird, and I hate it. Like I was telling my wifey, I'm like, God, May has felt like a year again. It's like every day it feels like it's dragged on, and I had an entire week off in May, and it's just like it feels like May has dragged ass so hard compared to April, it flew by.
Take it up with the timekeepers.
No shit. It's just like
That's more amigo yarn.
ooh.
You like let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 skeins of that bad boy.
Oh, fun.
That's at least a blanket's worth.
Hell yeah.
Two go-made handmade vintage yarns.
Going for that how can I put it? Going for that hipster kind of crowd with that one, aren't we? Your vintage cotton yarns.
And then I got Panda Tone yarn, 3 of those.
Nice.
Which is a cotton, 87% cotton, 7% polymer, and 6% metallic.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah, it's gonna make something really nice.
Hopefully you're selling that stuff, AJ, because that would sell pretty well.
I've been usually making and just keeping for myself. I've never really sold anything.
Those yarn things, they go a lot. There are hipsters who will buy that shit like crazy. They go mental for that artesian anything nowadays.
Mm-hmm. And then a mystery bag.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Dobbsy's been very quiet right now. He's still hyper-focusing? Yes, he is. He's very hyper-focused right now. It's fun when he's hyper-focusing, because we can just say anything and he won't even understand what we're saying.
No, I'm listening. I'm just, again,
I'm just picking on
you. Try painting in these these little rockets here, those slipping.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I know. Way too much.
Hyper focus, like it happened with my HG over this weekend, and I went through it quicker than I wanted to.
Oh, we can finally work in this green again.
What HG were you working on?
The Origins Charazaku.
Ah, I actually have one of those going up for the Patreon, actually. That's the one with all the weapons, right? With the sniper rifle and everything?
Machine gun, belt machine gun, and 2 Heat Hawks.
Yep. That's the one I just picked up for Patreon. That one's one of my favorites because it's based off the Type C, and just that weapons loadout alone is
the
worth.
Type C, the Black TriStar, Zaku 1, and the half cannon, all from the Origin line.
Dude,
I still need to get a lot more of the Origin Zakus.
Oh, dude, they're fucking. Oh.
Dude, just the freaking anti-ship rifle is worth it, just alone.
Oh,
And then stitch mark.
That's what I got imposed with.
Nice.
Actually.
Yeah. My Type C, he's on a kneeling position with the freaking anti-ship rifle on him. It's just too good. I mean, it's a gigantic sniper rifle.
And my buddy told me he's got a 1/100 resin version of that I can have.
Nice.
So I'm gonna give, once I pick that up, I'm gonna give it to my MG TriStar Zaku.
I have it. That resin kit's pretty nice. It's the only thing I have that's resin kit. I picked it up for like $20, so I was like, all right. All right. So that's as far as I've gotten so far on this. It's not too bad.
If you want, Vlad, I can offer up my 2 minis I got in the mail today as Patreon exclusives for you.
No, you hold on to your stuff, because I am paying for that out of Patreon. You are doing well enough. Don't worry about that, AJ. I have plenty of resources. You have already done enough. I don't want to take your stuff from you. I'm actually...
just going to keep the thing.
Oh, I know. Don't worry about that. I literally have shops around me that sell D&D models, so I'll have plenty aside once I get some bought. So we're all good on that.
Okay.
I have to learn how to let people not pay for things nowadays and not give me stuff. It's fun. I get to be nice. It's weird. You guys are way too wanting to pay for shit all the damn time. Like, guys, give me a chance. Sometimes I want to sit there and do things nice for everyone.
Okay. No worries.
No, it's fun. I think it's hilarious. I had a conversation with someone just recently about stuff like that, and it's like, if you feel like that, that's cool. But when it comes to Patreon giveaways, I'm sourcing all of it because I have to. I think the best thing about it, AJ, is I have to, for tax reasons, I have to show receipts for it, so I wouldn't be able to write those off. So it's easier for me just to go buy them, because then I can write that stuff off for the stream, because I do have to have all those receipts on hand.
Ah.
Yeah, so anything I give away, I have to keep a record of and put into the foil. Put them in the file, because as I gain more and more, the more I give away, the more I get to keep at the end of the year.
That's true. Yep.
Which is
Kinda
cool.
like-
It's awesome. If I give away a computer, if we make it to where I give away a computer, I get to write that whole computer off on my taxes. Yes,
Kinda
yeah.
like- It's kind of like when I donated almost $400 worth of my money to a good cause.
Yep, it's exactly that. Donations are tax write-offable, and you get giveaways can be too, because it's a business expense. So I get to have fun with that. I also get to write off all my kits I buy per year, because I get to go, yep, there's the receipt for all those ones I bought, there's the video that I did it, and there's me building them. Because it's considered a form of entertainment, technically. So anything bought or purchased for the stream, when you meet a certain goal amount, can be tax write-offable.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. If you ever look into it, AJ, you could probably write off your yarn as tax write-offable if you get enough of it.
I have a whole bedroom full of it, so...
So you've got plenty saved up.
Yeah.
Nice. Reap, right now I have a Patreon going. The lovely people who are talking in here, especially Mr. AJ. I did it right this time. Our King Vampire Lord pays $100 a month for our Patreon. Hence why AJ gets more shoutouts than everybody, because he is paying to be here the most. But we do have a lot of other people, including my Lycan Corp, the Minions, and the Toe Stabbers. Also have the lovely assistants, well, the assistant of Nordic, who help pay for Patreon. Patreon gets several fun rewards, including the fact of free model kits that I give away. Right now, we are sitting at the second high grade coming up in August. We've already given one to Taco, my lovely mod and Toe Stabber. He just recently got a deload Astray double Reebok. I have the Hachibaroshi and a bunch of fun Origin kits up for grabs next up. If you join for at least $1, you are eligible for the high grades. If you are following or or if you are part of the Patreon and or have been part of the Patreon, you will be eligible for the master grade coming up in September. We are giving away a Daban 8826 gold frame Amatsamina Hana. God, that's a lot to say. It's based on the metal build with the big sword including. You're going to have to fight Dobbs, because Dobbs is also going, mine.
The
That's
giveaway would determine that.
What's that?
The giveaway would determine that.
Yes, it will. And if AJ wins it, it goes back into the pool, because AJ then gets a freaking D&D model. You guys will have to wait till November. Well, no, December for the next drawing.
I already paid for Snow White, so.
Yep. Oh, he's chomping at the bit for that. Isn't that right, Dobbsy? He's going, yes.
Individually, Margaret, individually.
So we're giving away model kits. If we reach the $500 mark, which we are already about halfway there, we start giving away perfect grades every 6 months. And I will buy the most obscure perfect grades possible, or equivalent in value, such as the Judge Frosty Cat. Any builds that exceed $200 or $150 to $200. So things like the Powered Red would be up for grabs on that bus and or mega scales in the perfect grade category. So there are a lot of things we could give away. Things that would be well worth the time and money.
Oh shit, now that I looked at my Honored Devil, the box got damaged.
Oh no!
It's just the plastic, but everything else looks good.
Oh no.
But, you know, packaging can be... They put it in a soft package instead of like a soft.
Yeah, and ages over time where it will start to crack and stuff. Yes. I hate that.
Which reminds me, once I get the dragon finished, I might give it away or put it in the pool to help be given away or something.
Cool. That'll work. Oh. What? How do you go on?
By snapping into place, that's how.
No, these ones are a little bit different. I'm using the alternate parts for this thing, and they're a bit weird.
How's the detail on that third add-on kit?
Oh, it's a lot. So these are the legs for it. These are the alternate leg pieces, and you actually get this piece right here that also will get a clear effect, which I can pull the clear effect parts out. So you do get your knee clear effects that will go on, and then you also have these little side clear effects, which I'll be putting on. Yeah. You do get an alternate head that is based on the second frame. That does have a red clear effect to it.
I'm gonna switch to my desktop.
Cool, not a problem. And the blades are not really that badly detailed. So this is the little ankle blade, and then we get our bigger one later on. And you can't see it till I actually detail it up. They're actually really, really nice. They're well molded. There is excessive flash on it, but that's third party in its own. I don't expect less than that. I perfectly accept that it's going to have mold lines and flash. But it's not too hard to clean up. It's a very nice... it's polystyrene, I want to say. I would want to say it's polystyrene.
Okay, so a little bit softer.
A little softer, a little sturdy. Not really soft like ABS is. Not reactive or brittle like polycarbonate can be. So just good. It feels okay. It gives a little...
So it's not the disaster people were making it out to be?
Really? People were making out these add-on kits to be disasters?
Yeah.
Really? I would like to go and ask them who the fuck said that, because it's not really been that bad. Yeah, the feet were a bit wonky, but I did do a little bit of work on it, and they came out okay.
Huh.
I mean, you do need to know what you're freaking doing, but it's a model kit. I mean, come on.
Yeah, people were saying they're going to get yourself the actual Dragon Momoko kit.
Honestly,
rather than buying that
unless you're doing the resin one, it's the same level of detail. Yeah, it's the Dragon Momoko one.
Mm-hmm.
It's honestly around the same level of quality as the Dragon Momoko. I wouldn't be surprised if they took the Dragon Momoko and made it from that and just parted out the parts, because you literally have... They don't even tell you to use these. They don't even tell you to use the alternate leg parts. They're just on the runner. The runner's there. It doesn't tell you to use those. I saw it there because I was like, yes, we will be using those. It just assumes you know they're there. There's a lot of assumptions. And I think if you're not paying attention, that's the problem, child. Yeah, if you're not assuming. Like, I don't like the fact that these aren't included. You don't have the little half-moon parts that get lost on these things like crazy in the kit. And yes, I'm a little black today. My hands are already stained from work. And then doing freaking detailing, my hands are getting even more stained. What was I doing? Okay, so top part goes up in there. All right. No, and really, it does feel like a very, how can I put it? In a good way. It feels like a very, very third-party piece. It's not like Dylan. It's not like Susan model where they're really well high-quality model kits. This feels like a kind of like what we expect when we say third-party. Kind of bootleggy, but not the worst. I've done worse things.
You've done worse. That's
No, it's true. I've done worse model kits. I've done some worse ones from Bandai. There are some really bad ones, and I'm going to kick who was it? There was somebody talking about the RG Sinanju, and it's like they were trying to say, like, I don't know why everyone says this thing is bad. It's because it has bad problems. You didn't even talk about what can go wrong on it. You just sat there and said, it wasn't the worst thing, and it is fragile. Mine didn't hand grenade just yet. It's like, yeah, because you haven't played with it just yet. There's a reason why the real grade explodes. Yeah, the keyframe is yet. I've done 2 of them, and they are terrible. The real grade Sinanju explodes.
I'm afraid to finish mine.
Have you started it?
Yes.
How far are you into it? And I can tell you what to expect.
One leg is 95% done, and the second leg is about 50% done.
Have you gotten to the waist yet? Is what I would ask.
No.
Okay, when you get to the waist, that's where it all goes to shit. That waist is very fragile, and you need to be very careful with it. The legs are solid but loose, so you could do some tightening on the legs. Be careful of the knees. They do like to pop off, and glue them in place. But everything else on the legs are solid. It's the arms, the shoulders, the waist, and then the backpack are the nightmares of freaking hell. So you got to be very careful when you're building it. Things can break. You got to make sure that you're doing all the parts possible, because the manual isn't the best either. It's very for a manual. Makes my head spin sometimes. Like looking at mine. And I also just don't like that. I don't like that hyper gloss they put on it. I don't mind a nice gloss like my what is it called? My bust is. My bust is in a nice soft gloss, but it's not a semi. But the hyper gloss they put on the freaking real grade is a nightmare to deal with. I hate it. Absolutely hate it. I went back through and reshot it in semi-gloss. It looks so much better in a semi. It kind of, it softens the tone on the red and brings that gold and black out a lot better. So that way it's not you're not over fixating on the red. Yeah, I don't know. That's just me. I know some people like the super high gloss. Myself, I would rather have it bring the parts forward. But the good thing about the real grade is it's the only Sinanju other than the master grade that can do beam katanas. I mean beam katars. Because the high grades can't do that. They are unable to do beam katars. They don't have the slot for it. That's the only thing that brings the real grade a little bit more forward. And the shot, the gold shot inner sleeve components. That's the only gimmick it really has over the other versions. Which is why the Takumi, if you ever get a chance to buy that, is what puts the OVA above the real grade. Because it has all the interlay parts along with the really hyper detailed up red parts.
Oh.
If you can't tell, I buy a lot of Sinanju stuff.
No, really?
No, not at all. I don't have the bust. I don't have everything. It's kind of why I still try to steer people away from the Verka frickin' Sazabe. It's like, if you want a nice time, don't buy that. Just skip it. Buy the real grade and be done. Same thing with the new. I will not steer anyone towards that new Verka ever. That thing is terrible.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Yeah, but you straight built it, didn't you? Or did you paint it?
I'm going for a full custom paint job on it in the near future once I get some LED work.
Yeah, be careful with that inner frame shit. It's so terrible. My fingers hurt from building that thing. That thing really fucked me up.
The Snow White.
He is. He's gonna paint that Snow White really good.
Yes, he's gonna do it LBGT.
Yep.
He's gonna do it justice for the minority side.
Yeah, that's gonna take me some time, so that's gonna sit on my shelf box as is for at least 8 months. Because I want to make sure I can plan everything right. I want to make sure I get the LED kit too.
Yeah, because they're gonna be very picky on you getting the colors right on that.
I'm gonna be picky about it because, yes.
AJ's gonna watch you. He's gonna be right over your shoulder, telling you exactly what they want.
I sent him references. I sent him a link for the history of the
Nice.
LGBTQ. Just
Well, I already know the history of the LGBTQ, who they were, what their flags were, that type of.
Can't remember. Canada's very well forward on that stuff, right? Or are you guys?
We're very well forward on this stuff.
No, okay. We're
Yeah,
kind of
we're-
hush hush still technically around this area.
We're a very accepting country.
I see that.
We still have our ass, but
Yeah. Yeah, Texas is coming around a little bit.
Tennessee too, but it's still iffy.
Yeah.
It depends on each state, and yeah, they just did the acceptance for same-sex marriages. However, acceptance and reality are two different things.
Yeah. No, trust me, my wife's uncle is very forward about his choices, and he's very well talented. I mean, his prints go tens of thousands of dollars on his artwork, and he also owns his own companies and stuff. But his sister / my mother-in-law, after going back to the church, now kind of doesn't accept him anymore. And it's like, really? You used to be very forward about him, and now you're going to be like that? Come on. That's mean. It's like, you can't have it both ways. You can't start off being nice and then all of a sudden switch freaking teams like that. I mean, come on. It's like, that's very double-sided of you. I don't care as long as you're not shoving it in my face. Because, you know, to each their own. I don't care really what you do. We all have our preferences. It's 2020, people. Get over it.
Yeah.
If you can't accept people for who they are nowadays, you're kind of a, I don't know, a twat waffle.
Odin doesn't give two shitting logs if you're into peen or vagine. And to be Freya, neither do I. Welcome to my community, where the closet is for your wardrobe. Please
And
tell
your
your
backlog.
Yes, and your backlog.
and your backlogs. For your wardrobes and your backlogs, please
Right?
tell your friends.
And it's raining right now. Lovely.
Oh man, I wish it was raining here. We've been not getting a lot of rain, and that's not good.
Dude, okay, so I live about 2.5 hours south of Toronto,
Yes.
and Toronto got fucked up by a windstorm.
Yeah, you were telling me about that this morning.
Like there was a church, and it was an old style built church, and
Yeah.
its church bell tower got ripped off in half.
Yeah, you were telling me about that this morning.
It was pretty fucked up.
No, man.
Like these were like almost hurricane.
Yeah, no, that would be hurricane force winds or tornado force winds. Yep.
Oh, they were definitely tornado force for sure.
Yeah.
But it was fucked up. I slept through the whole goddamn thing because
We
well, you know me.
we dance in hurricanes around here, so I get it. We beg for
dude.
hurricanes to come
Okay,
through.
there's a video I'm gonna send to you guys here. Sure, actually, you know what? I'm gonna do it right fucking now. As soon as I finish painting this piece, you want to know why we don't fuck with the Cobra chickens? I will DM you guys right on Discord why we don't fuck with the Cobra chicken. Sorry, this monkey being a twat. I'm trying to code it.
It's okay. Trust me, I'm trying to make a cup holder slash holder in general, a drink koozie. It's a mini drink
Cup.
koozie for like baby bottles.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I'm trying to get into the whole let's make something decent, good, and
Yeah.
wholesome.
Yeah, you can't go more than that. I mean, a koozie does very well.
Oh
But-
yeah.
It's about the only thing my company's giving me lately that I'm actually using is they give us like little drink koozies during the last meeting we just had. And I'm like, no, that's nice in 150 plus degree weather in freaking Texas. It actually is coming in handy keeping my drinks cold in the truck.
Are you fucking kidding me? That video didn't save.
Oh no.
That pisses me off.
That sucks.
Great. What up? Memes are going mental? Oh yeah, that literally looks like us. Yes, yes. Music and media. Max is posting that. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, man. And I've got about an hour left, so probably only getting one leg done tonight.
That's how long you been live for.
Pushing 4 hours, or just over
Okay.
4 hours.
Okay.
I personally have to be off by 12. I've got to get back on my normal schedule.
Okay.
2 hours a night, 2 to 3 hours a night, and then on the weekends, then we can go 14 plus hours.
Yeah, let's hope I don't pass out on you guys again this time.
I knew something was up. I was like, why is AJ up by herself? And it's like, what the fuck happened?
And then Lilith, who is he? Then someone came in asking if I'm okay. And, like, all I hear is noise. I'm like, shit. I'm still in the Discord.
Oh man, probably was Spectre or something.
No, it wasn't Spectre. It was someone else. He has the purple logo, but not.
Oh, Leo,
Oh, Louis.
Leo. Yeah, Leo's up 24/7. Yeah.
Okay.
He works weird hours, so he's up during the early mornings all the damn time because he wakes me up at 4 in the morning. Like, Leo, please, I need sleep. I need sleep.
But no, I'm just. Eh.
Yeah, I feel that.
I was so tired. And then, like, my manager's like, are you okay? You look like you're upset or sad. I'm like, my family, my mom's side of the things is going from hell to shit and back again. So, yeah.
Aw.
Because the place they're staying, yeah. The place that they're staying, unfortunately, they just got told today that they need to get the hell out.
Oh shit. Really? That sucks.
Yeah. They've been in. They're like 7 hours away from us.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That sucks. Oh, and AJ's having a little bit of connection issues.
It's OBS and something else.
Ah.
Whenever I have another, like, I don't have more than 3 screens up, but Discord has issues somehow.
So I'm hearing you also need a new computer at some point.
Well, I'm buying my grandmother's, so yes.
So yes, we need to get you in. We need to get up to that freaking $2,000 mark already, so that way we can start giving away computers like crazy. Because there's a lot of people in my Discord who need new computers. Jesus, I will freaking build you guys ones as soon as I can get the cash going.
Okay.
No, I'm not kidding. I build computers for fun. You guys have no idea. My builds are over the top and insane, but I can also do really, really, really good, solid budget builds. Like, I'm already telling Dobbs you need the new computer, and he's not believing me, but now kind of getting on it. Because Leo took my advice when he told me what computer he was buying. I'm like, Leo, you will never blow that computer up. And he's tried. Has not worked. He can't blow it up. I'm like, you can't. You're not going to blow that computer up because you have way too much nice shit on it. Because I know me computers, and as soon as he told me the specs on that thing, I went, oh my god, you have no idea how powerful that computer is.
That's over the top, yes.
Oh, no, over the top? No. That's basically a workstation computer he bought, which is perfect for what he wants to use it for.
I just want to be able to stream my yarn and whatnot in a couple of games once in a while. That's all I want to do.
Exactly. So you'd be on the Dobbsy budget train. We literally have a budget build that we've given to a couple people. It's a guided outline that's about $1,100 for a good gaming/streaming rig. That uses a decent Ryzen 5 processor that can handle all that easily. Yeah, no. Nowadays, everything's really freaking easy to do. That's why, like, once we hit the $2,000 mark, I can give away a computer every year or so.
Yeah, because those things are expensive.
Not as much as you'd think. I can do a budget build for about $1,000. It's not too bad. My builds are over the top and expensive, but that's because I buy premium peripherals for it. Like, I buy really nice fans and stuff. Yeah, that's where you spend most of your money. It's not... So, when you're budgeting a computer to build... Spectre, what up? You're not the only one that's been telling him he needs a PC? Yes, I know, Spectre. A lot of us have been doing it. So, when it comes to factoring your build, 90% of your... so 50% of your money should go towards your processor and your graphics card. The other half is towards whatever else you're going to need. Fans, case, power supplies, motherboards. Once you know all that, then you can get it all budgeted out. I usually like to spend the majority of my money on the graphics card if you're going for more of the gaming route, while also getting a decent processor for that. And with the Ryzen series currently, you get the best of both worlds because the Ryzen series does really well with multitasking, so you're never really too far down if you want to do multiple things at a time. I currently have a Ryzen 1700 that runs my stream rig, which is my workstation, and I can have all the tabs running and never see a dip in performance. We also have a Ryzen 5 3600 running in the wife's bedroom. That's her current gaming rig. She just upgraded to a 3070 Ti from my old 1070 Ti, and that was a 50% bonus gain because she's been using that for about 5 years now. Hasn't had an issue. She's now running everything on Ultra with having that new graphics card installed. Piecemeal is the best option possible, so if you don't skimp on your build, Later on down the road, you can do those minor upgrades and you can continue to use it. She is still running on her CX750 power supply we bought over 10 years ago.
Damn.
Yes. No, you want to know what's even worse? I have the, we just recently beefed up my power supply to my gaming rig when I moved to my 2080. I was using a 550 watt old Corsair power supply that has a blue LED inside of it. It was kind of part of my theme build going on. It was a blue PC. Still works great. I still have it packed up behind the computers. Easily, I could throw that into a build that's in a low power kind of consumption mode. So that's the fun part about computers. You can just save parts. You never know when parts might come up useful again.
Yeah. I just now realized I'm streaming the sound to my mic was off.
Oh, yeah. Now, people, the hardest part about streaming is that when you do it, you're going to want a capture card. A capture card will help you a lot, especially if you want to do console gaming. That way you're not having to do a lot of funny stuff to try to capture the video.
Or like use my iPad to draw, because that way I can show people what I'm actually doing.
Yep. You could actually output the display. There's also a couple programs that make it so you can mirror to your screen as well. I've helped a couple people with that since they do a lot of mobile gaming. There are screen mirroring apps that you can get. They do cost a little bit of money, but it's worth paying instead of trying to skirt around the line.
Yeah.
Because you're just going to end up probably paying in the long run, so you might as well just pay the like $100 fee to get the software anyways.
Yeah.
Hey.
Dobbs, I have you up and moving. I'm gonna get Vlad's up as well.
Yo. Oh, and I've got to go pick up. I've got to go do a video on the what is it called? The Susan model wings. So that's gonna be fun. I've got to try to find a real grade Tall Geese 3 at some point. That's a $100 purchase that I'll have to get done at some point. If you don't know, Honored Susan came out with a real grade-esque Snow White wing set. It's basically close to the Supernova wings. So they're really over the top. They're really beautiful. And they work for just about every real grade. They have every real grade connector in the box that you can think of.
I'll have to get one for my tall goose.
Yep, that's what I'm doing, dude. That's exactly what I was like. It's specifically also designed for the Tall Geese. They literally did it to piss off freaking Bandai.
Nice.
Well, the Fugle's kind of a contentious point right now. They put it P Bandai. They only made a few that went live for 4 seconds, and all the scalpers bought them all. And the third parties like to piss off Bandai by going, fine, you want to be an asshole, we'll just undercut you and sell people things they want. Sorry.
Which is why third party is so great.
Exactly. Without them, Bandai would stagnate and we'd never get anything. I'm sorry to say it. That's what keeps Bandai on their toes. Kotobukiya is not Bandai's competitor. It is a child off to the side going, hey guys, we make model kits too. It's like, yeah, we know Kotobukiya. We know you make model kits.
I already got both of you up and running.
Nice. Thank you. But the third parties are like, haha, nice model kits you have there. They are now our model kits. Come stop us.
Oh, we see that you made that premium Bandai only.
I see you made a nice very, very nice model kit. That's a metal build. Give me 5 minutes and I will tear it apart and sell it. And that way people get to have fun. That's the ban every time. It's like, with a very nice metal build. I'm gonna tear it apart and make it into a model kit. Okay, bye. I
Hey,
love that.
Vlad,
Yo.
could you come to my stream for a moment and look under my viewers for a second? I'm kinda...
Ooh.
Someone just followed and I don't know if I should say their name out loud.
Oh. Yeah, here, let me make sure you're muted so that way... Yeah, mute. Site. Okay, site's muted. Do. Moderators, Moobot, viewers. MetaView. Are they currently watching you, AJ?
Yes. I'll just send you the name. Via
That's fine.
Discord.
Yeah, send me the name. Object pool, alien collaborative, beards and battle axes, MetaViews, Segdream.
We're not trying to be rude, guys. It's just sometimes your names make it interesting, but also I'm trying to be respectful for those that might get triggered.
Yep.
So please don't get offended. We're just trying to be.
Oh, was it Reap?
cautious and safe.
Was it Reap?
Yes.
Reap's part of our group. Reap's been following me for a while.
Okay.
Reap's been following me for a
Okay.
while. So you're good. You're good.
Well, I didn't know how to pronounce their name, so it was like it sounded like something inappropriate.
No.
So-
Reap just joined Discord, but he's been hanging out with me for a long while now. So Reap's good.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's why I was looking at lists. I'm like, list. What do you got on here? No, you're good, Reap. Just had to make sure. AJ does have some people who like to push the button sometimes. And AJ, thank you for more gifted subs, even though no, you resubscribed. Nice, thank you.
You're welcome.
I forgot that's a reoccurring sub. I thought it was more gifted subs. I'm like, I thought you got in trouble about that.
Yeah. But no worries, Reaper. Or Reap.
I think it's just Reap.
Just
Reap.
I have. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's just Reap. But yeah, no, that's good. That's why a lot of my followers like to go follow other people who watch the stream or follow it in our community. So that's why I was like, let me look at the name list coming through here. Let's see if I see anybody's name I know.
Yeah. Because I have the LBGTQ a lot, I get a lot of harassed.
Yeah.
So that's why.
Yep. I know exactly why you're a little bit worried about it, and we'll make sure that we kind of vet that from there.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't mean to make everyone like upset.
No. It's a thing. Trust me. I get my own version of hate. Trust me. I didn't understand how much hate I was getting from some followers I used to have who used to come around a lot. So trust me. We got to keep it more. We got to keep everything down to earth and keep ourselves a little bit more under control nowadays.
Yeah, but thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it. I just got done with work. Why am I hearing myself echo?
Yeah, you're
Okay.
probably watching stream and have your sound on at the same time.
I was just trying to make sure if it was no, it could just be me being all weird.
Could be.
But
Because I'm not getting an echo back, so.
no worries.
Yeah.
But sometimes my headset does do this weird thing where it cuts out midway through my sentences.
Oh,
then it's like-
no.
Yeah, it's a decent, like a $75 headset. And I'm like, I don't want to have to replace you. You're not even 6 months old yet.
Oh, no. What headset are you using?
Give me a second.
All right.
ONIKUMA.
Like Kuma's?
Yes.
Nice.
I love their fucking headsets. I had their headset for about a year and a half before it finally kicked the bucket.
Yeah. That's what I
Nice.
have.
Those are good
And it's-
headsets.
It's RBG
Mm-hmm.
capable. I just don't use the RBG because it uses more power with the PC. and it's just.
Yeah, because it has to power that. Yep.
I mean, I could, but then it takes away from the stream and it reflects, and I don't really like that. I could end up having. I don't have. I don't. No, I don't have epilepsy, but I do have schizophrenia. So sometimes certain types of lights.
You have light sensitivity is more like what it kind of sounds like. It's not epilepsy, but you have light sensitivity.
Yeah, so I don't, and part of that is caused by the schizophrenia, because sometimes we could see like a flash and it like, we flip a switch and we're like totally not the same person.
Yep.
So.
Yep, and that can trigger it. Yep. Oh man. No, Nordic, we're on voice chat. I'm only on for another 45 minutes, but I'm trying to get this leg done at the moment. If you're down for voice chat.
I will be right back. I gotta run and use the washroom.
Oh, you're good. I'll probably staying in chat for a little bit after stream, like I usually do, because I'm stupid. But I don't know when to shut up. You guys know that.
It's a good stupid. Don't worry.
Oh no, I know. That's the reason why wifey says like you are built for streaming. Why? Because you don't shut the fuck up. You keep the conversation flowing. Even Dobbs will say that. He's talked more when he's been around me than he has ever been on his stream.
What's up, everybody?
Tired.
There he is.
There I am.
Hello.
What up, assistant?
What's up?
Tired. Very tired.
I hear you.
Has your Monday been shit like the rest of ours?
No, not really.
No, lucky bastard. Lucky bastard.
I kick ass.
I
man.
woke up an hour before I was supposed to go to work.
See, now you're just overachieving.
Yeah, there you go.
Stop overachieving.
I do it occasionally. I forget what time it is, and I think I have enough time to sleep in.
Ah.
Yeah, I get it.
And then Leo came into the Discord. I'm like, I hear noise, and I'm like, fuck. Because I forgot to mute or get off Discord because I'm a knucklehead like that.
You're with the best.
Right.
We're all knuckleheads, sir.
I am surprised I have not passed out on stream yet. How much I've been doing.
Oh, I've done that by accident one time.
Wow.
I only laid. Yeah, I put up my BRB screen. I closed my eyes for a couple minutes. So that way I could like get my head straight. And the next thing I know, it's 12 hours later.
Oh no.
And yeah. And that's when I found out that my OBS can run for 12 hours on BRB screen. And I'm never doing that again.
Yeah. You are lucky you didn't have an entire, like, 200 people watching, because that's, like, the classic thing to happen. 200 people watching you sleep, going, are they going to wake up at any time soon? I don't know, but this is interesting.
Let's just creepily stare at them.
Yes, while staring at them awkwardly, like, are they going to wake up ever? Are they dead?
Yeah, I don't know how many times I've watched something like that happen, and it's like, you always have that one guy, hey, they're not breathing. It's like sleeping.
Well, there's a category now for when you're asleep on stream because of that.
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, sleep streams are a thing now. Apparently, if you're decent, you can do sleep streams.
Yeah, no.
Nope, I don't know. It's as bad as hot tub tubers. I'm good.
At least you're wearing something decent.
Right.
I think you'd be great as a hot tub streamer there, Vlad.
If I did that, my apartment would have a nightmare feel fit about me bringing a hot tub in the freaking apartment.
Show off that hamburger meat, sir.
Oh, you know it.
My name is Vlad. Welcome to my stream.
God.
That's one steamy stream.
Oh, you know it. We're gonna be gilding. We're gonna be water sanding all of our freaking our resin kits today. We're gonna be wet sanding, well in the hot tub.
You gotta say it seductively though. We're gonna wet sand.
We're gonna wet sand. And AJ's just shaking his head like, "Oh my God, what did I get myself into today?"
But no, I'm over today, but I'm in a good mood because work wasn't too hectic.
There you go.
But we found out, at least I found out, that I can't mention a break on the clock because people have gotten mad. And now people are going to get written up if we say, hey, when is breaks going to get out, or when can I have my break?
Why? It's legally allowed. You have to have a break every 4 hours.
Every 6 in Tennessee.
What?
Lunch or 10-minute break, because it's actually every 2.5 hours you're allowed a 10-minute break.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're a manager, so you have to know this. Yep.
Yep. 2.5 hours, federal law states you're allowed a 10-minute break. Allowed. That doesn't mean that minute. They can tell you you'll take your break in a second.
Yep.
But you can start bugging for a break after the 2.5 hour mark.
Yep.
Or a 10-minute break paid. Now before 2.5 hours after your start time, but 5 before your 5th hour, they recommend you take a lunch break. Anything after the 5th hour, you are allowed to negotiate to go home early, or they have to give you a 45-minute lunch break.
Right.
Because that coincides with your extra 10-minute break that, because remember, every 2.5 hours.
Yep.
We only get a lunch break, a 30-minute lunch break.
Are you working an 8-hour shift is what I would ask.
Yep.
No, you are guaranteed a lunch break no matter what if you're working an 8-hour shift. There is no negotiating. And you're allowed to take it when appropriate.
Apparently we're not allowed to have it during peak hours, so that's between 5 and 8.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Peak hours of business is, you can't really argue that.
No, I'm not trying to be like that one that gets people pissed off and upset. It's just...
Yeah. No, I work retail. Yes, no. Yep.
Yeah, that's why, because I can only go so long before medication starts to, waiver.
Yeah. Yep.
And I'm one of those.
Make sure to have your doctor's notes, make sure to have your prescriptions, and just show them. Because they can't deny that.
Oh, I already have a doctor's note from when I got hurt.
Yep.
From getting hit by a car.
Ugh.
So, you don't know about that?
No, I do not. That sounds painful.
Yeah, that was in January.
Oh,
that
God.
That was right before, that was either before or after that my mom told me about my dad.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So I already had a crappy week. I was supposed to go out of town to cheer myself up. Everyone was gonna bring me to cheer myself up and, have a fun time. A day before I was supposed to leave for the yarn shop, which is about an hour and 45 minutes drive, depending on traffic, mind you.
Mm-hmm.
I get hit by a car the night before.
God damn. That sucks, dude. That's the worst.
That was back in January. It's already May going on June.
Yep.
So I'm not done healing.
No, you are not. Not after being hit by a goddamn car, you are not.
So, Vladracus Maximus. So
yes. What up?
And might be a little distant the next couple days. I'm going to go ahead and try to be on as much as possible, but I am getting on the airplane late tomorrow night to go to MomoCon and do the convention thing there.
Yo.
So you might not see me pop around, but if I can, I'll definitely stop by and see if I can stream for you guys, show you some of the vendors.
Put a good word in for me then. That's what I would ask.
Yeah. You adopt.
Yep. We're up and coming, I would say.
If I could do anything to help, that'd be great, man. I want to obviously take as many people wherever I may be going as possible.
Hell yeah, dude.
Requires me to get on a passport then. You laugh like I'm kidding. I don't have one.
I know, because
You
it's
could
really hard to
die.
get one right now.
Well, honestly, for us, it's actually easy. You just got to convert your that new ID program that came out that you actually have to pay out of pocket for. You can get them pretty quick.
Really? Yeah, well, I meant that and the
Yeah.
quarantines that you got to do to get out of country right now.
Well,
Are you talking about the gold star thing?
yeah, it's like I don't think it's called Gold Star, but it's kind of like the all-in-one pass. It literally is a giant super ID or
Yeah,
driver's
the
license.
real ID stuff.
Yeah, like it's like a super like digital one. It has like holographic stuff on it. You can actually
Yeah.
see at every TSA thing.
Interesting.
Yep, that's what I have.
Nice.
I have the gold. I guess they call it the Gold Star program or whatever, where I got my ID. Like, I won't show it on stream, but I'll show it off stream,
Uh-huh.
just because I don't want to get myself doxxed.
I would say I would still suggest not doing that, but
Yeah, don't worry about it. We
yeah,
can
I don't do that. I don't want you being dog, just in case if we have any bad apples in the Discord, so I would say don't do that.
Yeah.
But no, there's like I think if I look at my ID, there's a gold star on the top of your driver's license
Uh-huh.
that you get when you apply your birth certificate and on the point documentation.
Huh.
And then also I'm a organ donor as well now.
Yeah, nice.
So I'm a registered organ donor, basically.
I'm a registered Gunpla builder. I'm just kidding.
I used
have
to
a
be a
jar.
motorcycle driver, so we're basically considered body parts are us, so. Because, the rest of the body's all right. The head's the only thing that's going to get smushed.
Well, that's if you're not wearing a brain bucket.
No, even if you're wearing a brain bucket at highway speeds, you are not guaranteed to survive.
You're gonna turn into red mist
You do.
or hamburger.
That helmet's only rated upwards of 50 miles an hour, and at 70 miles an hour, that helmet ain't going to do shit when a car rolls over your head.
Nope. Nope.
It's
Or you
good. It's good protection, but it's not perfect.
Speaking of motorcycles and accidents,
Oh dear.
Mhm.
What did you do?
got a gripe about the new fencing they installed along the road up here a few weeks back.
Oh, uh-huh.
They threw it like nobody asked for it, and they threw up this like I want to say it's like 3 or 4 strands of cable
Oh,
along
shit.
a 4-mile stretch, and they put it up there because it's supposed to help prevent vehicles from hopping across the ditch into the other lane and causing a
Mhm.
head-on collision.
Yeah.
But there has only been 2 head-on collisions on that road in the last 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of motorcycles do ditch dive in that stretch.
Well,
So I'm
Yeah.
sitting there going, we are going to have dissected riders because
Yep.
of this fencing.
Mm-hmm. Humans are only so much tensile strength compared to metal.
And literally no one asked for this fencing, and they just went ahead and threw up like 4 miles of it.
God damn.
That's dangerous.
That is dangerous. That's more dangerous than just having an open freaking goddamn area. That's so fucking stupid.
well, these are the people that we appoint.
Yep. These are the geniuses we put into power. Yes, it is.
So the only
You mean
people
the ones that? You mean the ones we really don't put in power anymore. It's the people with money that do it.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not in the tax bracket that decide all that. No, not at all. I'm not in the 200 plus club. Sorry. You think I'm joking? That's the people who have the power for all that. You gotta have.
I know.
Around here, it's the people who are making the big money who have all the power. I don't pay the taxes, they do, and they pretty much decide everything because they get their aunts, uncles, and everybody to vote the same way they want.
Yeah.
You know, it's not right, but at what point can we really hate the game or hate the people anymore? They're just playing the game.
They really are.
Like, I'm not saying that these people shouldn't get, should be held accountable, but at one point it's just like, I don't know. The older I get, guys, it's harder for me to even care anymore.
Exactly.
Mm.
That's why I don't vote, because it's like, what's the point? It doesn't matter what my opinion matters, because it's always going to be somebody else's game, not my freaking goddamn... My point of view doesn't actually matter.
It's a sticker on your badge that says that you voted.
Yep. And all it really will ever matter is if I want to be that person to be that petty.
Essentially what it's boiled down to.
I'm staying up until the end of the stream. I got nothing to do right now. Awesome. I've got about a half hour, so... Woo! Trying to get all this done. Oh, boy. Trying not to let too much alcohol get into my freaking drill bit cuts from this morning. They hurt.
Still, it's that tria.
Nice. Is it going better than last time?
Yes. Much better.
Yeah, it's not a bad kit. It's just an older kit, and they can be very brittle. That's the only problem with that one.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, a good one.
Wait, it's the Kshatriya you're working on?
Yeah, Nordic's working on the Kshatriya. Yep. There we go. So there's how the leg will look. We got our little neat little, kind of like our, what is it called?
Yes.
PGs. With our little nice color effects. It does kind of...
That is a nice looking build. I want to get myself one. If I can find one.
I need to replace the one I lost.
Right. So it
Thanks.
straightens out the the knee a little bit. We clean up the leg a little bit. The leg actually gets a little bit extended. I do still have to put the knee at the new knee portion on. And so with the new leg and everything, it does get a little bit where the leg doesn't move nearly as much. We do lose a little bit of articulation on the foot. And with that other piece, we do lose a little bit of articulation. But it'll look good. It'll look good when it's done. I'm not really doing too much on it. It will be on a flight stand, so it's not going to be the worst.
Same here. Kshatriya is going to be on a flight stand.
Yep.
The only thing I didn't like about the Kshatriya is that the arms weren't strong enough to hold up the binders.
Oh, yeah.
I ended up putting copper in the arms.
Yeah, they need like ratcheting joints.
Yes,
for
they
that
do.
kit.
Well, when you build those the actual binders, it kind of has a locking mechanism to them, but it's not really that great.
No,
It's
it's
not.
good. I ended up just piping copper through the joints.
There you go.
Just gotta have copper on you. Never know you're gonna need it.
Right.
Remember that GM I did, the hybrid GM I built not too long ago?
Yeah, your gym. Yep.
Check out the pose I threw on it.
Nice.
Give me a second. Trying to make that
Sharp.
leg work. Oh, where are you?
Speaking of gyms,
Mm.
do you guys know where I could get my hands on a GM Night Seeker?
Where
I
do you
don't
think
even
that
know
was?
that one.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that.
It's a premium Bandai. Obviously,
Yeah,
it
you
would-
said the P Bandai button. I don't know that one.
But yeah, and it comes with like a suppressed submachine gun, and it's all in black and white.
No, that's neat.
Nice colors.
Yeah, I think I want to say it comes out of the same family that the GM Sniper 2 came out of, because it's the same design for the legs.
Right. God, this guy's gonna have some chunky legs when he's done.
This whole kid's chunky.
Look, the only kit right now that I have in my collection that's got some serious chonky legs is Luna Maria.
Yeah. The Luna Maria?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I want to get the Rising Conversion kit for it.
Right.
Well, the Sazabi has
Ozzy.
chunky legs.
Yeah, the master grade
Yeah.
does. The real grade's not as bad.
The Doms have chunky legs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but see, the Dom's basically hollowed out plastic. I don't even know how they did that Master Grade 2.5 or whatever the hell the Bandai released not too long ago.
It's
Right.
the 1.5, the most recent one.
I actually just built that one a couple weeks ago, and it's just air.
It's just air.
Wait, you did
Yeah,
the 1.0
so-
or the 1.5?
I did the 1.0 or 1.5, excuse me, the newest one.
Oh, okay.
Just air.
So
Sorry
don't
about
waste my money
talking
on
about
it. Good to know.
I'm just hyper focused right now with my crochet.
Nice.
Hey, you don't got to explain to us. We're all a bunch of hyper focused goons.
Right.
Goons.
Gump Lagoons, yes.
Gump Lagoons. Ooh, that needs to be on a shirt.
It's a
Right.
hashtag on TikTok already.
Oh, is it? Damn it.
Yeah, Astray's been using that. I've been using the hashtag.
Grinding uses it too, I think.
I was actually talking with him briefly last night. Yeah, he was up in the ER.
Oh shit.
Didn't explain for what. but I hope
Right.
he's doing better today.
That's good. I know, he's been kind of distant lately.
I know he's been dealing with some
Thing.
shit.
Yeah.
Both at home and at work.
Yep. I can't change that.
Yeah, so I was bored last night for a little bit, so I ended up looking to see what kind of GM kits that Bandai has out there,
Uh-huh.
which led me to find some of the P Bandai ones, like the Night Seeker and whatnot.
Right.
And of course, stumbled across a few that I already had, like the GM Guard Custom, and a few others. But they've got a lot of high grades.
Oh, they have
And
a
kinda
ton.
disappointed they haven't put a lot of those into master grade form, because they would sell like hotcakes if they did.
They would, but remember, Bandai's also greedy. So,
And they don't care about grunts.
nope.
Nope.
Gods, have you seen the new information for your Snow White?
It's in the country. I know that much.
Oh, it's in your country or in the U.S.?
Mine.
Okay, so it's
But
one of the-
because today's a holiday, like it got here like stupid early this morning. But because
Okay.
today's a holiday, it won't get touched till probably tomorrow.
okay.
Queen's birthday. She's going on 670,000, I believe.
Like just over 100.
Sorry, I would just be a smartass.
I wouldn't do that. Them Canadians like them teas and crumpets.
Yeah, more power to them.
A little more than
No,
they
we
like
don't our
maple
tea and
syrup.
crumpets. We like our Timmies and donuts and our cigarettes.
Timmy's and donuts. That's a new one.
They like their Mountie.
No, we really don't.
Oh, the Mounties assholes.
You clearly should get brought up to speed on the shit that's going on in Canada.
What's going on?
I know that I'll never attend one of their schools.
AJ, there's shit going on in my country that I can't exactly talk about.
Yeah.
Well, I can, but it's just gonna start a debacle, and it gets me irritated, and then I say shit that I shouldn't say, and it gets me in trouble, and Vlad in trouble, and you in trouble.
Yeah, so let's not. We'll keep that Discord stuff. If you really want to know, DM. That would be easier.
But long story short, shit's not hunky dory up here as everybody would like to think.
No, it never is. We like to joke about it to make light of the situation, not actually worry about it too much.
Am I the only one on this? Well, let me change the subject then. Am I the only one on this country, on this planet, that hates poutine?
No, Putin's fucking awesome, dude.
You just shut your filthy porky mouth, young man.
I'm sorry. We have there's a restaurant here.
Down my hockey gloves, sir.
There's a company that just down the street from me who makes some freaking excellent gourmet poutine.
Okay, poutine has to be fresh cut fries.
Yep.
Fresh cheese curds.
Yep.
Scratch gravy. None of this brown gravy mixed bullshit.
No. This guy makes he has brisket ones. It's fucking awesome. He does it all from scratch.
Sounds like smoked poutine.
I have no clue.
Fries, cheese curds, and gravy.
Heart attack on the plate.
Yes. And it's an acquired taste. It is an acquired taste. I'll say that right now.
Think Texas fries, but remove the nacho cheese and put gravy on top.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Easiest way of putting it.
Yeah, we actually...
And if you ever get it with shredded cheese, that is not a fucking poutine.
No. What were you saying, AJ?
We actually got rid of the gravy and biscuits.
Oh.
From Mickey D's.
What?
See, we never had that
actually
option.
sucks.
It does. What now, Dobbsy? Are you gonna shit on biscuits and gravy, Dobbsy Wobsy?
No, we just never had that up here.
It's all right. It's an acquired taste.
I like biscuits and gravy. I happen to like biscuits and gravy.
Biscuits and gravy is delicious.
At least you know what biscuits are, unlike the naughty British people who don't.
Oh.
Like, what was it? Ink was asking about. I'm like, Ink, it's like a scone mixed with a croissant, basically. He's like, oh, okay, that makes sense. I'm like, yeah.
Oh, I was there for that.
Oh, it was fucking hilarious. It's like, goddamn, sometimes. Slap him if he speaks blasphemy. Yes, we will. We will slap him, Spectre, because poutine is awesome.
No, it's...
We're
gonna shove it down your face.
No.
I don't like biscuits and gravy, to be honest. It's got this weird taste to me.
Oh man.
All right. Now we're going crazy, AJ. We don't need to be speaking crazy.
I know what it is. It's just my stomach and biscuits and gravy don't mix.
It's probably too rich, or the milk.
Well, it's the fact that you eat flour on top of flour.
Yeah, that too.
We eat wet flour on top of dry flour.
Right.
With a crap ton of butter.
Their biscuits are different though.
And sausage.
Oh.
No, we don't put cheese on biscuits and gravy, sir.
No, you do not. That'll get you kicked out of Texas real fast. No, they go hard on their breakfast here, trust me.
You know what? I want a Texan-style breakfast.
We have many places that do that. We have one called Kelly's that does that.
I don't want fancy dancy.
No.
You know what I want? I want greasy.
You want big portions, greasy spoon. Yes.
Thank you. You get it.
That's called Kelly's.
Also, I know in some places in the States I can still do this. I have to be able to smoke inside.
Nope, you can't do that anywhere.
Nope.
Really?
Nope, we banned that like 4 years ago.
Okay, so that's a recent thing. See, because
It's nationwide, actually.
The last time I went to the States was in like 2006, 2007.
That's right before they did it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I was in the Waffle House. The last time I was there, I was in a Waffle House. I see everybody around me smoking. I'm 18 at this point in time.
Yeah.
I'm sitting down with my mom and dad. We order our breakfast. I'm drinking my coffee, trying to fucking wake up because ass crack is stupid at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Because we drove to Florida every time.
Yeah.
Why? Because it was cheap too. It was fun for me.
Yeah.
I look around, I see everybody smoking. I'm just like, fuck. All right. Spark up. My mom grabs my smoke, puts it out. She's like, you can't smoke inside. I looked. I was like, Mom, we're in America. I can smoke in here.
Yeah, not anymore. That was just before to the 2008 ban on smoking inside. There are some places that do allow it. Fridays sometimes does it, but you can't do cigars. You can only do cigarettes.
I don't do cigars that often. It's straight up just regular cigarettes.
But I don't know if Fridays still does that. It was only one that I knew that did it, where they had a smoking section still. But from what I know, it's pretty much banned U.S.-wide. You cannot smoke inside of a restaurant.
Some of them provide the balcony.
Yes. Yeah. Like I said, some bars do let you. If they are considered a bar, you may be able to still smoke.
There's a
Canada,
hamburger joint.
You can't smoke inside or even on the patios.
What are you saying, Honored?
There was within the last 6 or 7 years, there was a hamburger joint I went to.
Yeah.
That still had smoking in it.
Yeah. It's very rare. It's very rare. Smoking's a very big taboo nowadays.
It was Vladracus.
Vladracus still lets you. Nice.
No, you know what should be a big taboo? Assembly kits without taking the fucking nuts off.
Right.
I've been to Vladracus. They're not that bad.
They're not. They're just a big chain.
You know what I fucking miss? Big Boy.
Yeah, we still have Big Boy in California and stuff.
I miss A&W, dude.
Oh, A&W. Yes, before they got bought out. Yeah.
Those root beer flows, guys.
Yeah.
Yep.
God damn.
And their hot dogs, their burgers. Oh,
yeah.
Also good.
I think they got bought out by KFC, didn't they?
Yep.
The whole, that whole conglomerate. KFC, Taco Bell. It's all owned by this big ass corp.
Yeah, it's another not nearly as good as they used to be. We still have them in the South. Very few of them, but we still have them in like Houston and Texas.
Our A&W KFC got completely demolished a few years back with that windstorm.
Oh no.
Yeah, the wind was coming in so hot that it like blew out the windows and then it tore everything from the inside out.
Damn. That weather, yo. That weather, yo.
Damn nature, you scary.
Oh, it was, hurricane force.
Yeah.
Hurricane tornado force winds in the middle of winter.
Yeah.
And it lasted like 2 weeks. Like it did not slow down.
Yep. We've been dealing with that a lot in the South lately. Just random windstorms that are blowing like at 50, 60 miles an hour, and it's like, Jesus Christ, can we not? I like to keep the doors on the van a little bit.
I'd like to keep my car, please.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, I've had one day where I couldn't even open the door to the apartment because it was blowing so hard. I was like, Jesus.
Oh shit, we put these on backwards all the time.
I'm just glad the Quebly came out okay. I was worried about that one. I know they're not the best kits.
It was easy.
I won't care too much about the hands not moving, but I wish they did.
Oh, if the fingers could move, I'd be doing all kinds of things with those.
I bet you would. I bet you would. He'd be like, yes,
Hey.
Quebbly, yes.
Jeez.
Oh, man.
It's okay, Quibbler. He didn't mean it. Jesus.
That was a usual case of my mouth working faster than my brain did.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna judge you, man. Quibbly might be a little.
Yeah, Quebbly might. As long as you don't call it a
Yeah.
Queebly, you will be all right.
Yeah, I saw that.
You saw that video too.
Oh, you didn't see my post on it, did you? I was like, yes,
No,
Quebbly. I'm like, oh man, that's funny. He's doing that shit's funny that he's doing. I gotta fuck with him. I love fucking with Joey.
Quibbly.
Oh man, it's just too easy to play off him because he has a good sense of humor at least.
Yeah.
Unlike some Gunpla builders out there.
I was gonna say on that note, Vaughn seems to be pretty quiet and keeping to himself with his stuff.
Van is always that way. He only messages me once in a blue fucking moon. He doesn't respond to anything. He's very quiet and off to himself. Even though how outspoken he is technically on his stuff, he is very to himself with everything. Same with Nerd. Nerd pretty much keeps to himself unless he's really in the mood. The one I haven't heard from him in a while is iSnap. iSnap has been MIA. I don't know what's going on with him at all. iSnap, HobbyVolt, they've all been MIA, and it's like, damn.
HobbyVolt has been, I don't know the details, but I know that she's had to, for various reasons, had to take a break from both YouTube and TikTok.
That sucks.
She came back for a little bit, but
Damn.
things apparently weren't solved yet, and she had to get back off
Damn.
again.
I was like, she literally just started following me on all the medias, and I'm like, cool, I can maybe network with HobbyVolt a little bit. And then nothing from HobbyVolt after that. I'm like, okay. Shit, where did HobbyVolt go? Goddamn. She's at least more down to earth, kind of like the Warhammer chick. I don't remember her name is, but I don't ever see her stuff anymore.
There's that new lady that I was talking about on TikTok that me and Dobbs were talking about yesterday. She's an Instagram builder. She only builds on Instagram and then poses the parts on TikTok.
I hate that. Okay, so what's your guys' idea about people who sit there and do the bare bones putting things together after they've already built it? They have it all in the pieces, and they're just clicking the parts into place, and it's like, I don't know if I like that too much. Like, that's cool that you can put the pieces on there, but I kind of want to see your build process, you know?
I agree with you. Actually.
It's like, it's neat, but I kind of want to see what you're doing more. Because
Yep.
I can snap build and put things together too. It's not that hard. What are you doing different?
Do you watch Gundam Close-Up View at all?
No, I do not. His stuff used to come up to my page a lot, but
He's slowed down quite a bit, but he was one of the original ones that did those doing it in parts. But
yeah,
he did the full-blown process though.
yeah.
So,
No,
like,
I know.
it's-
Yeah, his was. He also did a lot of the ASMR stuff for a while.
The
I don't know if you guys noticed that new stolen video that's out.
What?
The OG Xeon, the stop motion animation of it being assembled.
Oh
I saw-
shit!
See, I know the guy, like, I follow the guy's YouTube who does this shit, and that's...
That sucks. Yeah, I know who you're talking about then. The one who does it where it's full on, where it slowly builds itself over time.
Yep.
Yeah,
just
his
like
shit's
these
really
ones.
good. I know who you're talking about. Yeah, someone stole his video on TikTok.
Another buddy of mine does it too. And I'm hoping it's not my buddy's work that got stolen.
Oh
'Cause
no!
he
Right.
Speaking of
fucking
that,
hate
I
people like
think
this, man.
speaking of that, I think I know Takara's second profile.
Oh yeah.
I think it's called bug_2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the account that's took the RGZ on video I'm talking about.
God.
Um,
Yeah, I blocked it the second that came up. I'm like, nope, you're Takara 4.0. Nope, block.
Well, like nowadays, when I see Gunplay, when I see people with their fucking logos and their builds, it's just like, okay, is this an actual person's kit? Or is this some stolen shit? Because like I
Right.
now have to go through the person's profile to go through their videos to see.
Now you're making me want to watermark all my videos.
Remember, like even with that fucking capture, that clip shit, they can apparently remove it. Remember?
Oh yeah, no, they can. All they have to do is crop it.
so that's what I'm thinking is like you do start doing decals or integrating it into the actual kit.
Well, I'll
That
know
way
my.
they really can't.
Well, that's the thing is like develop your style because people won't be able to copy exactly what you do, so you'll
Well,
know
most people
immediately.
on their fingers,
Yep.
their channel name right on the cusp of their thumb when they're building, because you can't copy that.
Yep.
Or you can't get rid of that, excuse me, without getting rid of the in-build.
Yep. That's why I want to get some custom decals for mine made up with either the Grimjaw or the Zangetsu at some point.
Just get a work mat that has your logo on it.
Yeah, that too. That is a thing I want. I want to make those. I haven't found anyone just yet with that.
I have a custom Magic the Gathering guy who makes mats.
Nice.
It's not a work mat itself, but he can probably airbrush you one.
Yeah, I gotta look at it. I want to get one like kind of like this where it's, cause what was it like? Even Gamers Nexus has his own mod mat that he has that's magnetic. Those are really cool that you for building computers on. So it's not an impossible thing. It's just finding the right material.
Gotcha.
Like if I ever see any of my work go up anywhere, oh, I'm gonna tear down that video like there's no tomorrow. It's like, oh look, my lighting kit. I will be destroying you in 4 seconds. Thank you. Goodbye. Oh, that's what pissed me off about Mecha Warehouse not telling me he was doing a freaking restock promo with my freaking pictures. I was like, yeah, you need to talk to me next time, because don't just hold my shit over for a month and not tell me. Who did we lose? AJ went to... AJ lost signal, probably. It's like, I don't like that. I don't... that really pissed me off. It was cool that he did a restock promo, but it's like, yeah, dude, don't fucking hold my shit like that without telling me. Because then I don't think you're actually paying attention, but then you're like, oh my god, Vladracus did all this, and you could do it too, and we just got a restock on these. And it's like, what the fuck? I posted that picture like 2 months ago, and now you're just barely using it after I submitted it to you? Thanks for the shout outs, but you could have reciprocated the information a little bit more so I wouldn't think you were ignoring me. I get he probably gets a ton of submissions all the time, but if you're gonna save one for a very special restock promo, you would think he'd want to get in touch with you. Touch a little base. Or I'm just that much of a person who would rather talk to people, I guess, maybe.
Alright. I think I'm gonna end stream for the night, folks.
Same here. Let's see, we got 5. Let's see if there's anyone. It's a little later, Reap. I'm gonna get off here myself. Let's see if anybody's ready for
Yeah.
drop a
After work
colony
tomorrow,
on
I
them.
still have to finish washing my work uniform and clean up and still eat myself a midnight snack. So we will be live Wednesday night around 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time because it is a morning shift. See you all later. Thanks for hanging out, friends.
Same. I will be on tomorrow night, and Wednesday's my off day, so that way I don't go completely insane on you guys. I'll probably be around on Wednesday, but just not on stream. If I do, it's playing video games.
I'll catch you guys later.
Later, Dobsy Wubsy.
You guys have a good night. Thank you so much for chilling.
Oh, I'm just going to still be here in voice chat. I'm just seeing if there's anybody to drop anybody on, and there is not. So, unfortunately, we'll just end there for the time being.
Yes, there is.
Oh, there is? What do you got?
Me.
Oh, you. That's right, AJ. Let me drop on you. AJ. Airhead. There you are. Oh, you definitely need people, AJ. And have fun with some knitting, everyone. We will be dropping you on AJ, my very special vampire lord on the Patreon. Thank you for reminding me, AJ. I would have not thought of that. And everybody on TikTok, I will be... I'll be back tomorrow night, and we'll be ready for Wednesday.
Where's the waste?
And raid now. AJ, I swear to God,
don't-
I'm following
wait.
you. Yeah, I am
don't-
following you. That's weird.
I don't have any waste directions.
Uh-oh.